Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered by a very giant king of kings.
Big guy.
Okay, this guy knocked out the #1 just last weekend in Power Slap, making sure that he is setting himself up for the next spot at the title, which I'm sure we're gonna talk about. This motherfucker's got a goddamn Soul Slayer over the right and something on the left. He told us earlier, but I don't remember.
He got a little
it
bear
it's
claw.
just too deadly. It's too deadly, and he's here to talk his shit. Everybody, round of applause for Ryan Phillips in the studio, baby.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait.
Let's
go.
What's up, dog? How are you?
I'm doing fucking great, boy.
My man's got the silverback and the bear paw.
Yeah. What was the left one in the intro? I forgot.
This is the Soul Slicer, and this is the Excalibur.
Slicer. It's
The
unbelievable
Excalibur.
you name them like that. It's
Damn.
crazy. It's terrifying, honestly.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna name
Did
mine
you name
fucking
them,
lobster boy.
or did somebody name them for you?
I named them, but you know, I watched the video back of me and the one-eyed wolf, and I'm like, man, I'm just slicing through this guy's soul. I was like, hey, Soul Slicer.
Okay, there you go.
Market it.
Yeah, marketed. Yeah, those things. You got to get it tattooed on you. Just labeled
Look,
up.
I got the jewelry here. It's the line between the good and evil with the different sword styles.
That's
So
hard.
that's the Soul Slicer, and then I got the Excalibur wrap. So that's the Excalibur.
That's actually hard as fuck.
That's what I'm saying,
He
bro.
said, fuck a
It's
tattoo.
hard
I got
as
that thing
fuck.
on me. You know what I'm saying?
Boom! That's
He
what I'm
said,
saying.
drip.
I fucking love it, dog. Let's get directly into it.
Let's
all
do
right.
it.
Let's go.
Super stoked.
get the
that you're on
train
the pod.
going.
Thank you for coming here after your very big
pleasure.
win. Another round of applause, gentlemen, for this
Yes.
absolute dub. Now, walk us through that fight, okay? Because we reached out to you. We started talking a little bit, and you're like, yo, I actually got a big fight coming up versus Nate Bernard.
Right.
And we're like, we're kind of new to Power Slap, as a lot of people are. And so you're getting into this thing, and you're like, what the hell are these hooligans doing? They just absolutely clubbing each other, smoking each other like
I
crazy.
just found out you can gamble on it.
Yeah, yeah. So I find out that the guy you're going up against is the #1, and I'm starting to look on the website. And it's the best thing, because when you look up on the website, you get to see what freaks of nature these things are bringing out. And I come to find out the guy that he's facing is 6'4", like 265 pounds. Just a brick.
Dude's like
tank.
fucking built like a linebacker.
Immediately
linebacker.
on that, I want
Pretty
to.
much. I think he is a linebacker. I don't know.
He looked like a linebacker. He really does. What's your immediate reaction when you're going up against somebody like that?
Well, kill or be killed, honestly. You know, I can't back out because everyone would call me a pussy then. So, you know, I had to take the match, and I had to get up there and, you know, wrestle with the monster. So I'm used to it, though. You know, I'm a demon slayer. I do it every day. And that guy, he was nothing to me, man. Everything, the people I have on my back, all, you know, my mother, my father, my best friends that passed away, everyone's got my back. So I took them with me up on the stage, and I gave them everything I got.
That shit's sick.
Hell yeah. So what goes into the training of power slapping?
You know, lots of body work, a lot of weight work. You know, you just want to get stronger, really.
Do you spar and stuff? Oh, so you're like more of a strength thing? Like you're just trying to bulk, really?
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
You know, not really. There's really no. Well, there is ways that you could spar. You know, taking a hit, I think, is something that you have to either be comfortable with before you get up there, and then you know, honestly, when you go through matches, it becomes more. You get more comfortable with it through that. So, but I mean, you could wear headgear, get punched in the head, you know, repeatedly, or you could take like I take the paddle and I hit myself with it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a padded paddle.
I'd imagine it's just like a lot of people like have to have calluses in a sense of like getting trained to do certain things where it's just like second nature to them. So in the sense of like you see UFC where they get kicked and punched and they do the sparring, but this is way different.
Yeah.
This is one direct smack, just absolute bomb on your face every time. So how, besides the training bit of like your physical strength and everything like that, and you smack yourself in the face, how do you train yourself from getting absolutely just smoked like that? Like, were you built with that chin? Because you have a mighty chin.
Yeah, I you know, it's I've been in a lot of crazy situations, let's put it that way, where I've been hit in the face or
Hold on, did I say some sus shit? Is that why you're
No,
laughing? What?
no, I'm laughing
Did I
because
say
I
getting
thought
blown in the face or something like that?
no,
Take a load, what did I
because
say?
I thought I thought about him like I was gonna wait for him to finish, but I'm like, hear me out, Rocky, but it's power slapping.
That's what goes on in his brain.
He's it, dude. He had
That's
another
how-
movie about arm wrestling. Did you ever see that one? Going over the top. Yeah, it's
That's
like
how
it's
I
similar.
That's how
Oh, I
I would
didn't know that.
imagine. Like he's like instead of boxing meat, he's like just slapping the fuck out of it.
No, he's fucking driving his semi around he's got his boy with him, and he's taking down the champs, dude. Arm wrestling from bar to bar. He was in like a tournament.
In the truck, that
In the
big
truck.
old truck, dude.
That's
I mean, hey, any movie execs out there want to start making a movie like that with the King of Kings, you know, hit me
Oh
up.
yeah,
Gmail,
hit
brother.
it,
I
my
guess
man.
started.
questions that we have on this pod. This is gonna be such a fuck. Dude, I've
Yeah.
been so stoked for this one.
I got one.
But hold up, I want to know how do you take that? Like, how do you train to take a hit like that?
Man, you know what? So I always revert back to a couple of times, right? So there was one time I was in high school, and a couple of kids were gonna jump my cousin. Well, he wasn't really my cousin. You know how you have like,
Yeah.
You know how you have like the uncle, it's your dad's
Yeah.
best friend.
Yeah.
And it was his son. So, you know, I looked after him. I was the bigger guy, you know. I was in a lot of fights, so I wasn't necessarily a bad kid. I was just more of like the protector, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like I would beat up the bully. So he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, these kids from Red Bank. It was a rival school. You know, we're messing with them." So I was like, "Where they at? Show me." And I walked up to him like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "That's like my cousin, man. Can you like apologize to him and like, you know, stop talking shit? You know, we're gonna have a problem." So they were like, "Oh, really?" You know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "No, man, really, we're about to have a problem." So all of a sudden, this dude, one of my friends, his name was Bill Dalton, comes over and he's like, "What's the problem?" Because they brought him over and they're like, "What's up with this guy?" And the dude was like, "No, don't fuck with him." And I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Apologize," you know. All of a sudden, all three of them start punching me in the face at the same time. They just fucking open fire on me, right? So my one friend luckily was coming over, picks up one of them, throws him into a speaker, and the music cuts out because we're in a dance.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Random.
So
yeah.
yeah, right. A high school dance. So the music cuts out. Everyone goes, "What the fuck?" And they look over, and it's just me beating the shit out of these two dudes. I just fucking nuked one in the face, dropped him, you know, punched the other dude, raked his eyes, and I ended up picking him up because he was falling backwards. I ended up picking him up, slammed him through a table into like the corner of a wall. And, like, I was just, like, gushing blood because I got punched in the face. My glasses, like, dug into my eye. I got a
Golly.
scar here, up here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a scar, like, here from a wood chip from when I powerbombed.
God bless.
Yeah.
So you got fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, I got fucked up a little bit, but, you know, they got fucked up, too. And, unfortunately.
the other guy.
Yeah, Brody. That was Brody. That was, like, bro and buddy at the same time. That's
Brody.
actually a good one.
Brody.
Yeah, Brody.
We should put that up, Brody.
I like that, Brody.
Oh, shit,
So you basically, in a sense, you grew up fighting, and you grew up in a situation where you had to learn how to be tough in the chin.
Yeah, and there's another time too where a guy like wanted to like literally like hurt me bad, so he like tried to run me over with his car at like 20 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
And
How does that help your chin?
I just ate that shit like a man and got up and started chasing his ass. There was another time also.
How have I not seen that on Twitter? How have I not seen that video on Twitter?
And he goes, "I got hit by a car going 20 miles per hour, and you know what? I learned then my chin's pretty strong. I think I could take anything."
Right,
It was like I was like this, bro. And so it was like hit me in the fucking face, so it was all chin, bro. I hate that shit.
Put a dent in the car, dude.
Fucking A, he's sprinting after her like
If I,
Sonic.
if I hit somebody going 20 miles per hour and they get up and chase me, I'm never stopping.
That car is going 50 after that.
I'm flying
They
out
got
of there.
away, bro. It's
I would hope so.
here's a good story. You guys want content? Here's a good story about Thanksgiving Eve where a lady
I like Thanksgiving dinner.
was parked in like the middle of like a, you know how you make like a right and a left from a parking lot? Well, she was like in between the middle of the two.
Oh,
kinda.
what? She's blocking the intersection.
Yeah, she was cock blocking, so I like pulled up my car and I kind of like scoped by her to the right, was gonna make a right. She all of a sudden looks up from her phone, busts a right into my car, and hits my car, and I'm like, what the fuck? She hit my car, dented it up. So we pulled back in the Giant Eagle parking lot, and she's like, don't call the cops, I got kids. And I'm like, lady, you hit my car. So
I got kids.
I'm like
Dude, his locations and his stories are so good. He's like, we were at a dance. It's like, so we pulled into the Giant Eagle.
I got kids.
I just got Thanksgiving dinner from Giant Eagle. From Giant Eagle, but yeah, I was gonna eat dinner and shit. But anyway, I was like, give me your insurance. Let me see that shit. She gave me her insurance. Date was expired. I'm like, I gotta call the cops. The insurance is expired, So I call the cops. I'm calling the cops. She tries to rip the paper away from me. I'm like, what the fuck? Pulled it back. She tried to punch me. I was like, whoa. put up the block. She got in her car. This bitch hits me with a car at like 10:15.
In the
Another
morning?
one.
Is this in the morning?
No, this is at like.
Okay.
This is at like 10 o'clock. No, 9. It was like 9 o'clock. 9 something. And yeah, she hit me with her car and ran away. And then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes later, a cop comes in. He's like, "Yo, did you just get hit by that car?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, chase her." And he ended up chasing her, and they never caught her.
You had her name.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I had the paper. I gave it to her. That was her mom's insurance that was expired. But they looked her up, and she got busted like 2 weeks prior at her job for stealing a car, and she took the car to her job and then went to work. And then she got busted there. Yeah, she was like a runaway. Like,
What the fuck?
like she was just causing all sorts of anarchy, bro.
she's a little troublemaker.
No wonder she
Yeah.
didn't want you to call the cops, dude. She was wanted.
I got kids. That's the first thing she said.
She ain't got no kids, bro.
I got 5 kids.
She ain't
Well,
got
I looked it up. She did.
She got kids and warrants.
Yeah, she got warrants. Big time warrants.
I would have looked up her son's name, like, "Hey, bro, where you at?"
She probably fled the fucking state, bro. She
Like-
hit my ass, dude, and the cops saw it.
She hit your car and you.
She ditched it.
A little
Yeah,
rotten.
she fucked up my car, man.
Damn, and got away with it too.
And I had to pay the deductible. They stuck me with the deductible. They're like, "We can't find her." I'm like, "What the fuck? This lady's insane. She's
Meddling kids.
She just
amazing."
disappeared into the night.
Yeah,
Just
she's
never to be seen
amazing.
again, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, you gotta take.
Hey, if you're listening to this
Some
lady,
respect.
you're a piece of shit.
And I was like,
Honestly, also great game of hide and seek, dude.
Yeah,
Because,
great
like,
game. You're pretty
you
good.
tagged him, and then we haven't been able to find you since.
You literally tagged him.
She probably ditched that car, stole a new one. She's in Canada.
I don't know what she did, bro.
Fuck
but
no.
She really got away.
Little does she know, she's like down the road in Lorraine from him.
She probably is. that
She's
fucker.
like,
Your next door neighbor.
in her extra large fucking pajamas.
yeah.
Crap.
She's like, he ain't never gonna know. Cody Ray, you had a question?
That's how I'm tough. All right.
That's why I'm tough.
All right,
You
if
got hit
wanna
by-
if
get
you
hit by
wanna
multiple
get
cars.
Tough kids,
Get
get
hit
hit
by
by
mu-
a car
or
a couple
two.
times.
I'm on my
yeah.
route. I got hit by
But
car.
You did get hit by a car. Yeah,
Last
I
week.
hit him with my car.
Oh, so see there? So you're perfect for power
Yeah,
slap.
you're getting
I'm getting there. I don't know about perfect for power slap.
I would rep Cody
getting-
Ray's
I'm getting
face on my
stronger, though.
stomach. Like, I would shave his face.
Whoa!
I would-
Field trip is hairy. Dude.
I would shave his face into my fucking stomach if he went on to, like, do a power slap fight.
I don't
bro.
know.
Field trip is crazy.
I just
don't
never
know
had the
why it's
urge.
so
Because,
funny
bro,
to
we're
me.
gonna go on I guess, like, we're gonna go on a field trip, bro, and I'm just gonna always wonder where.
Fairy Tales field trip is such a thing.
What's
now,
the
dude.
bus
That could be
driver
a good
in the Magic
weed,
School
bro.
Bus? What's her name?
Whoa, that was like a good that flowed. Fairy Tales field trip.
That would be a real
I
good
like
weed.
Fairy Tales field trip.
Field
Fairy
trip.
Tales field trip cookies.
And they're M&M ones? Or they got peanut butter ones?
They're like
The double chocolate chip ones?
they're like shaped as like you, like a Keebler elf. You know what I mean?
Like a Kevlar elf.
Dude.
But it's mine.
How hard is that with that hat on too?
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta make these cookies, and he's gotta be the
Wait,
first
talk to a
one.
Bakery. That's what we got. We're gonna conversate with a bakery.
A baker,
We
yeah.
gotta be like, hey, we need faces made.
I need faces, but here's the thing. I need weed on them faces. In the faces.
in the face.
Have us all smoking joints.
All right, hold up. We gotta let Cody Ray go with
Yeah,
this
Cody
question.
Ray had
Cody
a
Ray-
question.
Cody Ray
Damn,
had
that
this
was an
question.
awesome idea.
Yeah. How did you get into this? Like, what? Obviously, you probably work out. Did they recruit you, or like, how did you find out that you want to be in Power Slap?
Well, how I wanted to be in Power Slap was just by watching it.
So it was out before you started. How long has it been out?
So this is the thing. So I've had like slap matches, kind of like this, in a bar scenes, like in a bar with some friends. Like we did it back in like 2008. There's like flashbacks that come up on my Facebook, and I have pictures of like us slapping and whatnot. It was 2008, but when I started seeing, like, let's say the Russian dumpling, remember the tattooed guy with the blacked out eyeballs? You see
Yeah.
it all
Yeah,
over the
yeah,
place?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get smoked out. I saw that, and that shit was hilarious. So I thought that was funny. I was like, I would never do that, right? So I used
3
to,
years later.
yeah. So I started watching. There's this guy called Charlie or Moist Critical.
Moist.
He's a
Yummy.
YouTuber, like video games and shit,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever, and he talks about current events. He started watching like the Slap Fight Championship, and I started seeing it being more of like a sport with like weight classes and like it was like a challenge. You know, like two gladiators going up and firing off, you know, or it's like a shootout. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Oh, Western shit.
yeah, bro. So I was like, oh, this is
A
actually-
duel.
right, and it had rules. Like it kind of like kept you a little bit more safer, even though it's like crazy. But
What a say? How the fuck is that safe?
I don't know. But you
Can't
know,
lift up your heel a little bit too much because that's a penalty.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna clob the fuck out of your face, regardless.
shit, it happened.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. So I COVID hit. You know, we all got locked down and whatnot, and I wasn't doing much. I was watching a lot of slap fighting. I was like, you know, getting into it, and I see Wolverine just dominating everyone, and Darius the Destroyer, and Frank the Tank, and I was like, man, I think I could do this, you know, because I've already been through like 30-something slap fights with my homies, and
Jesus.
I went rounds in a night, like 16 rounds in a night, so with different people. So I'm like, man, I could do that shit. I was like, man, maybe I should try it, like sign up, you know, do something.
Mhm.
So I signed up with Slap Fight Championship. They hit me up, and we were gonna set something up for a weekend, but ended up he did it in the middle of the week, and I couldn't take the time off work, so we couldn't hash it out. So I almost performed for them, but glad I didn't, because Power Slap. My friend knows Gary DeFranco, who's from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy's an executive producer for Ultimate Fighter. And he told my friend, he's like, yo, Dana White's going to make a slap league. And he's like, you know anyone that wants to do it? And just so happened, fate, you know, intertwined. And he gave my name and number, called me up, said, this is Gary from the UFC. You want to sign up? And I was like, fuck yeah, brother.
Boom.
That's
And
That's
awesome.
pretty sick.
That's awesome.
How long you been in?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, March is 2 years.
Nice. And you got 4 under your belt,
Yep.
but you had to take some time off.
I had to take like 7 or 8 months off because I tore my bicep.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh, yeah.
average like career span?
It's a good question. Frank the Tank has been through 24 fights, and he's perfectly fine. Actually, I think that number is even higher than that now. Darius the Destroyer, we all know he went 17-0, so he's over 17 fights now.
And that's not even counting like the fights they've done like prior to getting into this.
Right.
either.
Right.
Yeah, like you said, you did 16 in one night.
Yeah.
That was bar, wasn't that?
It was a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was stupid. And usually, like, I would end a person in one hit. Well, I'm doing it now too, so hey.
Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah.
Technically, I don't want to bring it back up. I know there's a little bit of sourness in it.
Hey.
I think maybe that last fight should have maybe been done on the one slap.
I do
Low
too.
key,
I do
yeah,
too.
bro.
We watched
I'm
that
sorry.
back before the episode. I agree.
That dude was a little shaken up. Was a little wobbly and everything.
They
I
gave him
don't
a
know
little.
what's
They
going
gave
on
him a
with
little
that.
bit too much recovery time.
That's what I'm saying. How much time was the recovery? Like 4 minutes? I mean,
Basically, bro.
golly.
Because the clock froze for a good, like, I don't know how
It was
long.
there for a minute. It was there for a minute, recovery and everything else. I think that truthfully, that first one was
Everybody's
like,
parlays ain't hit though. Over
Protect
three and
those
a half.
parlays.
Over 3.5 slaps.
I want to. So being involved in that, like, put yourself, like, take the listener and the watcher that's going on right now in your shoes in this situation where you see somebody that got smacked, went down, he's coming back up. In a situation, are you full primal where you're like, all right, you're back up, like, I'm going to eat this shit and I'm cleaning your clock again? Or is there a humane side where you're like, I don't really necessarily want to hit you like this because it could potentially affect your life after this?
It's like a little of both. It's a weird mixture. You know, for me on this match, I think he should have been done on the first one. His legs were wobbling. His speech was slurred. That's a lot of pressure that, you know, he took to the spinal cord. You know, everyone thinks it's brain, but, you know, the spinal cord also gets that pressure. So,
It's that quick turn, I'd imagine.
yeah, you know, that whiplash, just the force, too, the overall force, because you're bracing for it,
Mm-hmm.
and the force is just, it goes in one place. So, you know, his spinal cord, you got to be careful with that. So I wasn't too happy that they continued it. Also, the fact that they had, like Cody said, the recovery time was way too long. But, you know, hey, we signed up for this. Unfortunately, I had to show up and show out. And, you know, I had
Got
to throw
that dub.
Yeah, I had to throw that soul slicer cut that soul out, bro.
Is
Boom.
that the sound effect for the soul
Fucking-
slicer?
Yeah.
We need to get the video and then just put Nick's audio on top.
Now there was a couple penalties during that match. Like, how many
Clubbing?
rules are there? Because they were both different ones. Like,
Yeah.
what happens if you flinch or something? Like, is that a thing? Like a
Yeah.
And I heard the countdown, so there's probably a false start type of deal.
Right.
A lot of safety-ish things.
You can do if you're like saying like, hey, I'm gonna go right on 3, and then let's say you go on 2, that's a foul, and that's
That's got to
point.
be a crazy foul, bro.
It's pretty. Well, people do it. I mean, when you take a slap, sometimes you get rocked, and sometimes your head, you're
You
thinking
kinda
one thing,
Yeah.
you do another. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Imagine
happens.
Going through 2 rounds of that, like,
I'd
all
be
right, I'm
pissed,
still
bro.
here.
If I was like, if I heard that shit as the opponent, I'd be like, oh, bro, you asking for it now, pal.
Right. But yeah, there's there's stepping, there's clubbing, there's flinching, there's flinching. Some of the rules have many variations. Like stepping could be a pivot. Like they won't say pivoting, they'll say stepping, but it's a pivot of the foot or a step of the foot or shifting of both feet or stuff of that sort. Or if the how the heel goes too high.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a stepping as well. So there's like variations of the rules. And then like clubbing. Like clubbing could be like when you hit with just this part of your hand.
Owie.
Right?
That's what you got on the first round, right? Yeah.
a little bit of that, and a little bit of it was really off target too.
Yeah, like more of the back of your head.
Right, and
So target is just right
Cheek.
Can you hit him in the ear?
if your hands are too big, like you can. It's okay if you hit him with the fingers.
Yeah.
But
You
you
got
can't
some
just like
big-ass
aim for this
paws on
dude's
you.
ear.
That's clubbing. So
Yeah,
that's
that'll
way off
like
target.
blow their ear.
What is the target? Like
So
right
the target's
here?
like right here, like right cheek and jawline. That's the only shit you should be hitting. And then with this can only go up this far.
So like to your
You can't go further.
so like lower cheek right here.
Like you can't go past your
can't-
mouth.
Oh, not even that. The chin.
Right, just the chin. You
Okay.
can't go past it. That's a clubbing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You got to
Yeah.
be really accurate with your swing.
That could break a
Absolutely.
motherfucker's jaw. That?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was cracking him dead ass center because it's a little bit bruised. Only here was bruised. I was hitting him right, and you can see like his chin outline.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I
terrible.
was about to ask like how was your hands looked after a fight?
With Nate, only this was black and blue. With one-eyed wolf, my whole entire hand was black and blue.
He sent
That
the
shit was
he sent the
crazy.
photo to the chat after that. After like a couple days of it healed, everything was
Oh.
just like yellow.
Did it like hurt to grip stuff and everything?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it hurt to the
It'd
extent.
probably just be like if you fell real hard on your hand. Like
Oh.
you probably just feel
Pretty
like
much.
that a little.
Yeah. My whole entire arm though, 2 days afterwards, went like limp, not limp, but like it was sore to where I couldn't like extend it too because it was like all the pressure that. Because it was like, hey, the fucking concrete wall. That
Right.
dude was a monster. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
there ain't
Oh,
no
yeah.
getting around it.
I was like, yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I went up against a monster. So, it was like hitting a freaking concrete wall over and over again.
Yeah, I'd imagine that would put some damage on. But hey, I mean, you're talking about the people in the past now. I think we're sitting right here with the number one. Okay, we're sitting right here, number
Number one, baby.
The champ.
We're sitting here with the number one in the
Yes,
heavyweight
sir.
division.
Number one in your hearts.
I think we all need to know, when are you gonna get that title shot? When are
Man.
you gonna go on?
When you getting a title, baby.
Get
That gold.
strap.
That gold, baby.
Back to the boogered up.
Oh, then we get the interview after the title.
Then be like, let me-
Come back in here with that gold.
Is
Yeah.
it? It's always in Vegas.
Well, not always. I think we're moving to California. Dana White says we're trying to get to Hawaii, baby. I'm gonna put me on that card.
I say we might be able to come, but I don't know about all that. That's a little.
He said it'll be in an arena, so
Be
you would
far out.
you would be able to get tickets. You
We
don't need a
need to get-
passport. It's
We need to get put up on your title fight.
pull on up.
We gotta
Bro.
get in on that.
I was like, bro, I'd have to go to
We'll get in the ring and interview right after.
That'd be sick.
We'll put the.
I would get in there shirtless and hug you.
They'll
I
allow
don't.
it.
They'll. Hey, I'll allow it, and you just see my back, like the trail of hair
This
going.
skinny ass hairy motherfucker.
They're like, who, they're like, who the fuck is this dude? He's like, hey,
Field trip.
that's field trip. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, that's just field trip. Like they're supposed to know who it is.
Fairy tale goes,
Dude,
"It's fairy tale, but it's okay."
But security just fucking clotheslines me, like running up. Oh, I'm like a field trip, I'm cool.
Forrest Griffin, bro. Forrest Griffin, dump your ass, bro. That'd be
Oh
crazy.
my
That's,
God.
that's legendary though. You know
Bro, oh my God, yeah. I would be like, I'm not mad, but that hurt.
what I mean? Yeah, right.
I forced.
Your neck's all cracked out. You're in that like donut bun thing.
Oh my
Forrest
God.
Griffin, dump me on my head.
Honestly, worth it. I got to touch Forrest Griffin.
Yes.
No, a handshake will do though. You know, not getting dropped on my dome.
But no. Are you going? Do you think that's next up? Do you think that's next up for you?
So, okay. Well, this is what I want.
Okay.
I want to be coaching with the Bell. I think me and the Bell would be great coaches for the next season of the Road to the Title.
Okay.
You know, we're both smart guys. We both care about the sport in general. And I've been a coach for 4 of the events already. And a lot of
Yeah,
guys,
why not?
Yeah, a lot of the guys have already put their trust in me, and they know I'm a great coach. And now I showed off the other night. So I think, you know, not only should I get the title shot, but I think I should be a coach on the new season and then get the title shot.
I agree.
Dana, you heard him. You
heard the man.
You
You
heard
heard the king himself.
the King of Kings.
Yeah. Also, the King of Kings. Solid nickname.
Solid name.
Yeah.
How long you had that?
It's time to
Well, truth is, the real nickname was the King of Kill. But I PG'd it out and said, you know,
That's
I'm
not.
the
Yeah,
King of
yeah.
King.
It's still hard.
Yeah.
Still hard.
Still hard. I mean,
Oh yeah, King of King is hard.
it's funny because I didn't realize it was Triple H's name. And then I was like, oh, shit, it is. You know, it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the King of Kings.
Yeah, I'm a massive WWE fan. So when you said your nickname, I was like, that's so sick.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck. So I hope
Triple
he's...
H is my favorite wrestler of all time too.
Oh, dude, dope. I hope he doesn't mind. So Trips, if you're seeing this, I hope you don't mind, bro. I don't want to, you know, get power bombed on my neck, you know, like.
Oh
what
yeah,
happened to
my
you.
neck.
You don't want that shit
Sorry,
happening.
sorry, Forrest.
But
Sorry for it.
but yeah, it was the King of Kill. It was the King of Kill because I was really good at Halo 3.
Oh fuck, dude, that's so sick. I love that. He's like, "Fuck with me, bitch." 360.
Do you still game?
Come at me. Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
What system?
The Series X, PC. I got PC too.
Okay, bro, we got a game.
Let's go.
Fuck,
Down.
bro.
What you play?
Well, me and Disturbing the Peace. You know, Disturbing the Peace. He's one of the fighters. He was the fight after mine. It's my brother. Shout out, Shake and Bake.
Hey, shout out.
Shake.
Shake and bake.
Shake.
And
And
bake,
bake.
baby.
Blow it up. Me and him were playing the Chivalry 2. You ever see that?
Yeah, I've seen that game on the store.
Dog, that shit is so funny. And I don't know, Call of Duty, of course. And
You gotta get in on some COD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PUBG. I love PUBG.
Pub, okay.
PUBG, like PUBG.
Bro, when Pub first came out, I was way Pub over Fort. But like now I got so into Fort, I suck ass at. I can get like 2 kills.
Damn.
But like I used to be decent at
I'll
Pub.
have to pull you back.
You'll have
PUBG.
to, bro, because I used to love Pub. The match was huge.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I wish I was
face.
huge.
It's a big old map.
Big old map, baby.
Know it.
How often are you home then?
Well, I'm kind of home all the time because I work from home.
Oh, okay.
So my day job, I just chill at home, and I'm not supposed to say too much, you know what I mean? But I definitely, you know, I'm chilling at home
That's awesome.
while I'm working, getting paid.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Just slapping a punching bag the whole time.
I'm gonna have to
Just
start-
training for the next.
I'm gonna have to
time.
start driving up to Lorraine once a month to get fucking taught how to slap a motherfucker. I'm like, I want a backhand though, a strong backhand.
That's right.
Dude,
You know
I was
what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
this shit earlier, bro. Like,
Travis,
you
get
say
out of
all that
line.
shit. I was looking at the super heavyweights and like how big they are as people. There was a dude that was like 6 foot, like 490, and this
490. He's probably got a paw on him.
490. 6 foot, same height as me and him. Not you. You're short. It was 6.
Why you gotta throw that in there, bro? Why you gotta say that stupid shit?
Truth hurts, man.
no. No. There was another dude that was like 6'5", like 500. Like there was some people that you just create in video games, bro. Like some of those people are unbelievable.
I need to go to one of these fights, bro, and I just want to like talk to the people.
I want to
I want to be like, bro.
Genuinely, I've wanted to for a long time, and then when I found out that you were so close, I was like, oh fuck.
I'm like, bro, you could probably bench press me.
Yeah.
How
You're
often are your
135
events?
pounds,
I'm
bro.
like,
What's that
a
about?
How
plate.
often are your events? Just whenever you get booked, or
So, well, for me as a fighter, yeah, when I get booked. But as far as events are concerned, right now it looks like we're like every 3 months, every 2 or 3 months.
you
Okay.
do have like a big event though. It's not just like it's not just like a match every 3 months.
So this event we just had was a big event because it was our first time we've ever sold tickets to the public, and it was at the first event for the Durango Casino.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it was a solid event.
oh, dude, it was lit, bro. There were so many celebrities in the crowd, and like Tom Brady, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You mentioned this before the pod as if this was just nonchalant, but after you picked up the dub and you walked around and did what you do, and I want to say you were a great salesman on the stage. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know a lot of people would just be like, oh, this dude. I saw some comments like, oh, he's corny, this and that. You got to sell tickets. You were a fighter. You were a person that wants people to either love you or hate you. It doesn't matter. This is wrestling at the same time where you got to be a product. And
like
you go
entertainment,
on there.
yeah.
You go on there and you're very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
So you go on there and you win this fight. You beat Nate. Bow. Number one down twice. And you go up. And the first person you look at to yell at is Dana White and Tom Brady.
Well, no, actually, it was Deion Dawkins from the
Dawkins
Buffalo
from
Bills
the
because
Bills.
he was calling me fat and giving
That's
me like,
rude.
the thumbs down and telling
That's-
me I sucked. And every time I would go in the corner, he'd be there and I see his face in the corner and it would piss me off even more. and then I saw his face on Nate's face, so I'm like, I'm going to soul slice this face. But, and, was that? Yeah. He was first, and then I took off, and I remember Dana because I can't see when I'm up there. You know, they took my glasses. My
Yeah,
contacts
lights
away.
are bright as fuck. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'm blind fury up there. So
Blind fury.
I rolled up. I knew Dana was sitting over there, and they kind of been treating me a little not like they kind of left me out of some things, but I guess I understand because I was such a big underdog that you probably wouldn't want the 6-1 underdog coming anywhere.
And look what happened. Anyways, go ahead.
You know it. But so I went over there. I'm like, who am I? Who am I? And I was like pointing at them, and they're like, the king. And I was like, that's right.
I'm the fucking king. You say it. You say it right now.
Yeah,
Okay, you're the king. You're the king. You're the
Tom
king.
Brady just the king of kings.
he's just like,
Don't slap me.
He just looks scared. He had makeup on you, and, you know.
Don't ruin my makeup.
Dude's gonna slap and get foundation all over his hand.
Yep. No need
Oh,
to powder
man.
up.
Sorry.
That's so
Sorry, Tom.
funny. Jesus Lord.
Yeah, so I just like screaming at everyone. I screamed at Deontay Wilder the last event. Sean Strickland.
What the?
You know,
That's sick.
You
Sugar
didn't know
show.
you were screaming at Wilder, right?
I was blind.
I was like, it was like, you gotta take a second to realize who you're yelling at sometimes.
I mean, granted, I'm in demon mode, so I don't know, man.
Right,
Anything
bro.
can
And that adrenaline's probably just flowing, bro. Oh,
Bro, I felt before the fight, this fight particularly was crazy because 3 days before the fight, my blood felt like it was just like electricity, and I was just like
dialed.
jacked, bro. Like I was like I posted something on Instagram. I was like, feel like God, because I was like literally feeling like God. I was like feeling so good. It was just like a natural drug. It was insane.
I'd imagine the prep going into that, knowing that this is just because of where you were at with the O2, all the stuff that was happening with you, going into this one being a basically almost make or break, like make your statement now kind of deal.
Yeah.
Even also 0-2 still number 4 in the shit because they saw you and they're like, oh, this motherfucker can take a hit. He's still a dog.
Oh well. Actually, I was 1-2 because I fought Darius, the greatest of all time heavyweight, before this.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Why isn't that updated, by the way? Why is
Because I don't know. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to.
Yeah,
they're slacking, bro. I don't get it, bro. Get this shit together, man. We're a multi-million-dollar company. Like our shit should be updated. The fans are watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Updated.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah,
I want to go to one of these shows,
I
bro.
do too.
But yeah, I beat Darius the Destroyer. He's the greatest heavyweight of all time, 17-0 and shit like
Crazy
that.
part was too, he was hitting you kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He was hitting you kind of crazy, and he was really getting dirty with it. And I'm like, this is kind of crazy. I could tell even with
Looking a
him,
little
he
gritty.
was like, damn, I'm fucking up. How am I still not knocking this dude out while I'm fucking up? And you're like, every fucking hit. This is the wildest shit to me.
Ate it like a fucking pancake. He said,
This dude
Sounds
will
good.
get hit like that and
cinnamon roll.
then look at somebody and go, all right, go ahead. All right. And I'm like, you saying what to this guy? You're saying what?
that stuff on his lip, that was like a little powdered donut to him. He's like,
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's right.
He's like,
I did have a lot of powder on my lips after the
he's
one
like,
hit.
he's like, you know what, Krispy Kreme, you did good.
He powdered up.
You
He's
did
like,
good,
that shit was
son.
fire.
Krispy Kreme.
Well, I told him he hits like a girl. It's because he takes his shoes off, and then I took my shoes off because I didn't want to have like any advantage, because it's such an advantage if someone has their shoes
Grip,
off.
yeah.
For sure.
With
And-
socks or no socks?
By the
No
way,
socks.
y'all didn't see it, but when he took his shoes off, he launched these fucking shoes a country mile, bro.
Yeah, I kicked this one. I punched him.
He punted these off his feet. And he's
Knocked
like,
the dude's
"Let's go,"
mirror
and I was
over.
like, this is crazy. I
Yeah.
love that.
He's like, I got a size 10 shoe, bro.
That's how you do it, bro. And the crane company guys caught him, and they're like, woo, and like everyone's freaking out. But you know what? It fucking took away all my power. It took away all my technique.
No shit.
Yeah, it took away everything. So Darius, if I kept my shoes on, he probably wouldn't have survived. But when I went up there with my feet because they were sweating, I was sliding.
Oh, yeah, a little slidey.
Damn.
So
Casually go over there for round 2. Give me the bat, please. Let me get let me get one shoe at least.
No, hell no.
me
He's
get my right
stuck in.
foot.
He's throwing the fucking shit on his feet. Like, the
I should
powder.
have wiped him or something with a towel. But
Dropping powder on the mat.
yeah, I walked up there. I'm like, oh shit, this isn't good. And then I started thinking about my feet only, and just making sure they didn't, I didn't step or anything.
Right.
And then it fucked up my form because I was figuring it out on
You're,
the fly.
yeah, you're just thinking.
Yeah, and then it's funny because the next one I hit him with, there's an angle where you see me, I'm perfectly planted with my feet, and when I hit him, I start sliding.
My boy's like moonwalking.
yeah, that takes away some power if you're sliding the opposite
Yeah.
way.
Exactly.
You're kind of like pushing yourself, not
That's
not
what I'm saying.
falling through.
It
Damn.
fucked me. So like I haven't been able to show anyone my real slap until recently.
Until this last
So that's
Yeah,
why
that was a fucking.
hello.
Do it
R.I.P.
again.
See,
Hello.
why'd you ask me to do it again? I couldn't do it as good.
It got a little dry.
Boys, we've done all this talking, but we ain't done no drinking. I think we should get the present I brought.
Oh yeah, buddy. I am. I was just thinking I'm thirsty. He's thirsty too.
Look at that. Look
Boys,
at that.
I brought you some of the finest of Dana
Thanks.
White.
Oh, thanks, Dana.
Ooh, shout out Dana.
His bank
Please
account.
break it open.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, we got the Howler. Okay.
We got the Howler.
Howl at the
Dude,
moon, baby.
hell yes. Thank you so much.
I love that
Howler
picture.
head.
Dude, that is so sick.
Crazy. That's
Look
crazy.
at the bottle. Look at the bottle there. Look at the bottle.
Kentucky
That-
straight bourbon whiskey with
That's,
natural banana flavor.
They take Dana White's shirts after his gym sessions and they wring them out, and that's what you get.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
honestly?
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Honestly, is that really a thing, dude?
Honestly, I'm for
The
it.
nectar of the sweat from Dana White.
Are they gonna drop a collab with Rogan?
description on the back.
He's reading. He's like, oh, I see it.
He's gonna have to drop
Every
a collab.
workout, they're like, Dana, we need more. Dana, we need more. It's like, God damn it, I just
So
started.
are we cracking?
He's like,
this?
I've been in the
Crack it open.
Cracking this?
Let's go,
Crack it,
bro.
Cody
Let's
Ray.
go.
Let's see if we can get
Dana's
On
like, I've
street.
been in the sauna for 4 days.
Yo, that's what they do. Like, he just sits in the sauna and has like a trough where. It goes
Oh my
through
god,
into the
yeah.
bottle.
Oh my god, dude. Like a little irrigation system goes straight to the factory. Dana's just
Yo.
sitting in there.
But big ups to Dana White for even doing this, bro.
Hell
He-
yeah,
Yo,
bro.
that's so
This
sick.
shit's super
All right,
sick.
Shout out Dana. Small round of applause for Dana.
Cody Ray, I want to smell it. No, I don't.
Yes, man.
You're not gonna want it. Oh,
I don't think it's
have you
bad.
ever watched him take a shot before?
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
It's
Where
great.
you're going to?
I've seen him take
It's
the
great.
Benjamin.
Oh yeah, you're so good. You're so, you're
Little
so,
Benjamin.
You're in for
Bananas
such a good
going
treat.
crazy?
Unbelievable.
He shotguns that.
Actually, you know what? I have seen him take a shot, and he makes some faces.
Yeah, it's great.
Bro, this is sick. This whole bottle layout, I even like the feel of the label, bro. It feels like, can you get this at Kroger?
Feels
so.
feels like what
Ooh.
you would think Dana White's skin feels
Wait till you
like.
taste it. It's fucking unbelievable.
I would
bro.
say
So when I was
That's
on
not-
season 1 of the Road to the
pour me too
Title,
heavy.
it was like an unending like machine of Howler head in the house. So we got accustomed to it because every time we would drink it, a bottle would be done. We'd turn around, talk to each other. We'd look back. There'd be a full bottle right there.
No
Like-
shit.
The producers would just sneak in and be like,
Product placement is always
would
got
know
to keep. You
And they're
motherfuckers
like-
keep draining
they're like-
this thing. We got to keep
they're
bringing
like,
it in.
These motherfuckers keep drinking it, bro.
bro, all of our piss was golden brown like the fucking
Oh.
Howler head, bro. We were drunker than
Bro, they're
Skunker.
they're
Smell
like
like fake bananas.
Oh, yeah.
they're
Look
like,
at
what the
that.
fuck? These guys keep drinking the product, Dana.
Dude, this guy Azael would
Pour some of that mine.
freak out and drink it and start fights with the biggest people. And
Don't Cody Ray.
Don't you work at a bar, bro?
Cody Ray,
How
don't
do
be,
you?
Cody Ray don't be giving me. You know Cody Ray.
Yeah.
No, come on. You know. Right there.
Hey, you got that Gatorade chaser. You're good.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. But bro, listen.
You're lying, dog. Travis ain't lying.
Listen.
Oh,
That's
dude,
see.
it's
That's
great.
Elijah
It's
Craig.
fucking great. Oh yeah, it's
In that
Elijah
decanter,
Craig.
that's
It's
some
actually-
Elijah
what is
Craig.
it? It's like a triple barrel, something
Like,
like
yeah,
that. Something
like a-
really fancy.
He's the
We've had the same amount in this thing for probably about a year. We ain't
but
drinking
I-
that for shit.
That looks frightening.
But it's still clean.
It's crazy.
It's still clean ass. You know, it just hasn't been open.
Pretty.
No, that's what you need to put
That's
right
what I'm
there.
saying.
Yeah, take
It
that.
looks-
Yeah,
taking
put it
the
right in
spot
front
right
of it.
there.
There you
It
go.
looks
There
like
you go.
Dr Pepper without the fizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like pure death to me. Like something
Oh,
I would flip a
dude.
table with.
Oh yeah,
It
that's-
kind of is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
cheers, gentlemen. Cheers,
Dana White, son.
Dana. Thank you,
Shout
Dana.
out to
Cheers.
number one
Dana.
boy. Shout out number one. I'm cute.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Blow it
Dana.
out the nose.
I really like that.
That's really good, Dana.
Woo! That face. That's a face a mother would love.
Fuck no. Yeah, yeah. Golly.
That'll wake you up, baby. Dana White, Howler head, made with the blood of his enemies. Oh yeah.
Still drinking Gatorade, bro. Those guys down bad after that.
I need a collab of that with Joe Rogan sweat.
Ooh. That
Joe
Yuletide.
Rogan and Dana White sweat.
Yeah.
The alpha brain, alpha nut.
Fuck yeah, no.
Probably tastes like blackjack. Blackjack and jiu-jitsu.
Fuck no. Hell, probably tastes like fucking elk.
Smells like Stetson, man.
Stinson, man. God. Stinson and elk.
Bro, that's such a funny joke. It just tastes like the blackjack table.
Blackjack and alpha brain.
Dude,
Psilocybin.
I was watching a video actually. We were talking about it was Dana. It was Nelk Boys, and he was talking about like how his gambling is, and he was talking about how he spent 24 to 28 hours at a table at one time. I was like, that's fucking insane to me to sit at a table. But he gets the private tables. He has all the cool fucking shit going on with it. I would love to fucking sit at a table.
I got to see him in action in the High Rollers room when I was there after my
Damn,
fight.
see, bro, I would just like.
After the
No.
fight. So hold on.
I'd be too
I don't know
scared
if
to
I
even
could-
say hi to
involved?
I
him.
don't know if I could sit there for that.
Did you go?
I'd
into
be
the
scared
room?
to say hi to him.
Did you go into?
Shut up, Field Trip.
So did you go?
Where we going?
I love
Field trip is so fucking.
He's the fucking man.
Where are we going?
No, so you went into the High Rollers room. Is that where everybody was, or did you go in there where everybody? Because over the weekend with the Super Bowl, there was a lot of documented stuff of a bunch of people sitting around the tables having a lot of fun times. Did you get involved in any of that? Was there some fun stuff that was going on there?
I was in the back. I I don't know what kind of fun stuff you're talking about.
No. I'm talking table stuff. I'm talking table
Oh,
stuff. I'm talking table
I
stuff.
didn't know what you're talking
You
about.
said
like
some
bringing
allegations.
The hookers and beer. You know what I mean? Do I have a lady? No, I don't.
Oh, so bro, you just be walking up in the bars and be like, "What up, bitch?" I'm
A little bit nicer than that, but yeah.
like I'm the number one power slapper now. Well, I guess "What up, bitch" is a little vulgar. I guess that is a little
If
vulgar.
that's your style, I want to see
no,
it in
no,
action.
fuck no, bro. I
Let's
get
go to the bar after.
fuck
Me too.
no. I get the shit
What
slapped
up,
out of me.
bitch?
Hey,
Field trip. We're
It's
taking
field
a trip
trip.
around the world.
we you want to go for a
Landing in my
trip?
bedroom.
Let's take a trip to the bedroom.
That's the funniest pickup.
Let you cross my fucking jungle bridge.
Man, dude, I love this guy.
dude. It's a
Cross.
fucking trip. Bro. I'll tell you,
I love
Cross
it's hard to
over-
keep them on a leash sometimes.
I
When
can't
there's
wait
other
to
times I
video
want to
game
just
with
let
you,
the
bro. It's
leash
gonna be
go
so
and just
much
let them
fun.
fly, bro. He's a beautiful animal. They just want
Just
to be
like a little
sold.
gazelle. And then Travis is like the lion to fucking bring me back.
I'm not eating him, but
In
I'm
a-
just
in a
letting
very
him.
He's
violent
like, hey,
way.
dumbass, you gotta come back this way. Your herd's this way. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I just had to talk to these fucking grizzly bears.
Jesus. Give him the Howler head. You need another shot.
Bro, listen.
Bro.
The last time I got...
What are the odds?
No, there's no... I
What are
gotta
the
drive
odds?
home. No.
What are the odds you take a little sip, little sip?
Maybe,
Well-
maybe at the end.
1 out of 25.
3, 2, 1.
17.
Let's go!
Oh,
He
shit.
tried to go late and even said half the number, and he still lost that time.
Damn it.
Oh, my God.
Can I
What
just...
was that?
Can I just do it now? Just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit now? I get to pour it, though. Fuck you, fucking bitch.
We haven't had anybody hit in a while.
Bro, that was
Out
nuts,
of
dude.
25, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
I survived a 1 out of
Putting
3
in the crazy.
once.
I already have
No,
2
I'm telling
parlays
you.
in.
Really?
Holy
yeah.
shit.
No, you got yeah.
Wow, you got quite the collection over here.
Thank you. We got a couple. We have a couple donated to us from
Yeah.
guests and such.
We got,
Black Steel right there is actually Dr. Disrespect's
yeah,
whiskey.
we got Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, yeah. I love Doc.
We got Lafrong that was donated to us.
Yeah.
Prom was donated.
Very mossy
We got the
tasting.
Class A Azul.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That's boom.
That
I was
bought-
buying that for a minute before
That
I
was
realized my
bought-
pockets aren't that deep.
Hold up a second. Wait a minute. You guys golf?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
are.
Oh yeah. We hosted the golf scramble.
go.
We hosted that golf scramble.
Bro,
right
I've
there.
been VR. I heard you sold your set, but I've been VR golfing on the Golf Plus.
Golf plum.
Bro, that
Why did I say, bro?
tasty.
I'm pissed, bro. I sold it because I never had anybody to play with. Oh,
Now look what
man.
you're
Bro, you get the club and it's like realistic as shit, bro. It's crazy as fuck.
I still need that shot being taken though. Real quick.
I know. Hold up. Let me be mad.
He's trying to. He said, "Let me be mad for a second."
I got something in mind.
Well, I mean, you sold it for 170 and they're like 200 now.
Hey,
so
give
you
a
can
hold
always
up
get
before
it.
you do
Yeah,
it.
true.
Give
It was a meta quest,
Give a
too.
promo to Howlerhead. If you had to sell Howlerhead to somebody, how would you sell it?
Hold up. Let me get a little bit more knowledge of the Howler head real quick, and then I'm gonna just spit it out to y'all. So,
Please.
so keep going at something.
Please do.
Well, no, so keep talking, and then I'm gonna just like interrupt everything and like spit it.
Got
Oh,
it.
So
Shit.
you want us to
I got
build
it.
up something to talk about, get grounds on
I
that,
got
and then you're gonna interrupt us completely just to talk.
Yes, exactly.
I got something. The day of your fight, what are you doing like leading up to your fight? Like, what's your pre-game ritual? Like, what do you go to the same restaurant? You hit the gym,
That's a great question.
Wow. Yeah. that's
jerk
a
off
great-
a certain amount of times.
What's that pre-ritual?
Mine's
look like?
16.
So I don't necessarily have like a set ritual, but that's a great question because it's something I've never really explained before. Is that each event I've actually been different because I've never been someone to perform in front of like large crowds like this before. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Like every time you see me, like this is like crazy to me. You know what I mean? So like my first fight with the one-eye wolf, I just stayed in my room the day before. I just stayed in my room, isolated from everyone, manifesting how the match was going to go, thinking what I was going to do. And good
Howler
thing I-
head. Great monkey spirit with great natural banana flavor. Dana White did a great job with his product placement. It's 40% alcohol, guaranteed to get you smashed.
Woo! Get slapped.
Get slapped.
That would tickle.
Where the fuck's my Gatorade? Hey, bro, you got merch? I really like your shirt. You got merch?
I got mer. Hold up. You can survive, bro. Breathe.
You got it. You got this shit, bro. You got this.
Oh my god, that rip. Oh, that Riptide Rush. Howler head. Good as fuck.
Oh my fucking god! It was such a great question too, and he was into such a good answer.
Oh yeah, hit that back. Hit that back.
we
Howler
can't.
head.
We can't.
Dude, I panned over to him, so I'm controlling where the cameras are right here with this. And I look over at him, and I see him studying the hell out of this bottle. And I go, I gotta put it on him right now. And you're talking serious. And I had to turn and look at Cody Ray and just bust up laughing for
Bro,
a
it's all
second.
good, bro.
This
Howler had
guy's crazy.
It was a good promo. It makes me want to buy a bottle.
Hell
That
yeah,
was a
bro.
Great promo.
It
Round
was.
of applause for Fairdale.
I do like that.
Hey, the aftertaste is pretty good.
That's what I
can't
like.
Even
I
lie.
do like that.
The aftertaste is solid.
Banana's
I
my
did it.
Once you
Banana's
get
my
past,
favorite
once you
taffy
get past
flavor.
like getting it down your throat, like the aftertaste is good.
Right. It doesn't really like burn or like.
That's
it
what
kind
she
of like
said.
fades nicely.
It's just like a nice banana.
It's just a banana. Yeah, right. Exactly. It really does.
What you laughing at?
Fucking Cody Ray and me had the same fucking joke. I was laughing and he said, that's what she said.
Oh, you're goofy, Michael Scott.
It's just like a banana.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can we redo that? Because that's such a good question. I want to get that
I
answer.
didn't-
for you.
Where are we again?
You were talking about how you're not the same person for
the
each
first
fight.
your first fight. You
Cody
chilled in
Ray.
the room.
So I chilled in my room.
SpongeBob on my socks.
There he goes interrupting again.
Sorry.
You're all good, brother.
Let's go.
But yeah, I had I just for the one-eye wolf one, I stayed in my room, just didn't do anything, isolated myself, was manifesting. Good thing I did because one-eye wolf cracked me in the neck, knocked me out for the entire match, and I don't remember anything past the first round.
God bless.
Yeah, that happened. But the second one, Dwayne Crespo, I was in the house, so I really couldn't really isolate. So I was like, kind of like, well, not only that, but I blew my arm out 2 days before, and I needed surgery on my arm, and instead of backing out of the fight, I went in with my left anyway, and my left had a tear in my forearm, so I just went in there with like nothing. So I really like tried to channel something else to survive that. So that was me like trying to isolate myself in the locker room. Like I put myself in the shower and was like isolating myself from everyone, trying to like get in the mode. The third one against Darius, I was just chill. I was partying in Fremont Street night before, hanging out.
Hell
I
yeah.
got a massage.
Nice.
Living it up, and the king was kings, and it got easier, and I was like, man, this is pretty easy. And then for this fight with Nate, same thing. I just chilling, man. I'm actually a lot better now. I can be more social. I don't know if it's just because I'm building up confidence or whatnot, but it's just getting easier. Like I don't have to like
Let's go.
think about it so much. It's like maybe I prepare for it more so now that I know what I'm into.
Right.
Right.
I think that's what
I
it
mean,
is.
the confidence absolutely pours out of you, and that's one of the things that I love about you. Is the characteristic of you. It's like that character that when you going up there, not only do you want to see this man win, but you want to see that dude that's bringing everybody involved in it.
Yeah.
And really, you got those people that go up there, and I watch Power Slap a little bit, not a lot. I'm not really educated, but the people that go up there and then they just walk up, and then they go up to the podium, and then they're starting to slap, and you're like, all right, I'm just watching almost like a mummy of a person going up there, and after I don't know about your first two. Maybe, but that third one that you had where you end up, that was a different side. That was like, we're going to go in here and we're absolutely going to tear this roof down. I don't know if I'm the main event. I don't care if I'm the main event. I don't care if I'm the fucking first fight of the night. I'm going to make sure that everybody remembers me after I get done with that.
Yes.
And that was the energy that you brought, and I love that shit.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you.
And then the same shit happened on this last fight. You walked in there and you let everybody know, this is the
Hell
main
yeah,
event.
bro.
This is the one that you guys should be watching at the end of the night. You should be waiting all that time for.
I need to like make like be in his hype video with him, like doing ad libs and shit. I think that fucking shit will go.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. This is
That
what
shit-
happens with some guests. They look
I
at me
think
for
that
saving.
shit. I think that shit'll go fuck.
They look at me for saving.
I would
That's all
love
you.
that.
You take that.
I like you so much that
He be
I love that idea.
My man be slapping
trip.
bags, and I'm like,
Bro, we go to Barney Slap. We go to Barney like, hey, we're going blah blah blah. Y'all hook you up X, Y, and Z. I got a better idea. What? Fair trip. Let's go.
field trip, let's go.
Let's go down to the fucking way. You're not going away and introducing some people. I got a field trip walking in front with me. Just
Yo, it's your boy.
I love it.
It's your boy Ryan Phillips.
He's the man. Bro.
He's crazy, bro. That would be so fucking
Dude,
funny.
we gotta do it. It's gotta be done.
That's what I got. I'd be like, what up, Dana? Grab his bald head. Gotcha, bitch. I'm kidding.
Maybe not.
I'm kidding. I would eat like 4 left hooks in 3 seconds.
grabs his bald head.
I said, gotcha, bitch.
It's me and Cody Ray running up there like, get the fuck off the stage, bro.
They're like, who the fuck let him have whiskey already? Who let the fuck let him have the fuck?
Leave that Abington, bro.
He said, who the fuck let him have the... Who the fuck let him have the Howler head before the... Who the fuck...
Shut up, home,
It was like 10.
Looks kind of like Travis Kelce shooting them vaccine commercials and wasn't vaccinated, you know? I was like, fuck, what was it again? That's my fault.
What is it?
Love you, Dana.
This dude's crazy,
I
bro.
love it, dude. He's the greatest.
Dude just studied this fucking bottle.
Bro, it's
Took
a
the
solid
shot.
bottle. You feel that label? That's a solid
It's nice.
label.
It's nice. I haven't even read the back yet. I'll read it after.
Bro, dude, it's fucking nice.
Oh,
They
my
put.
God.
I'm like, I wish all like labels like were like this. I like the texture. I like the back. You know, it's something fun to read. I'm like, there's a fun picture on the front.
I mean, it does. The back label does have some fun stuff on it.
Oh my god, I just
you gotta
burped.
break
It's
the
got
cork.
story.
I just burped.
I want to read it too.
Fuck,
Oh, wow.
that was yuck. Tastes like Howler. Just kidding.
Are we doubling down? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Well, since I
Cody
doubled
Ray.
down, Cody Ray says he feels the need. He's
Cody
gonna
Ray,
double down.
Don't disrespect the name. It's two names.
And by transitive property, you guys are
Tap
awesome.
me up a little bit there.
Yeah,
Just
tap him up a little
just
bit. Hit that Howler
we
head.
love Howlerhead in this house.
Hit that Howler head, boy.
Big Dana.
This podcast loves Howlerhead. Howlerhead, if you're listening, hey,
God,
you're
bro.
proud supporters.
Fill it up.
All right, there we go. A little dabble, do you? Fairy tale.
There
Hey,
you
if
go.
all three of us, we might as well add fairy tale in it.
Oh, you guys, I gotta go. I gotta drive home.
Field tripping.
That's 2 shots.
That's the field trip.
That's not a good field trip. Dude, don't disrespect that.
Oh, the cork is loose.
The cork is the best part of the bottle.
You know it. You gotta put that thing in water.
What? You mother.
Make it brew.
There you go.
Like a tea. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna judge it to see who takes it better, who looks the best. How about that? Like a little. Give me your best Vogue face after you take it.
We're all just gonna take the shot and then just look at him, suck our cheeks in a little
It's
bit.
gonna be.
Brush the hair away.
What is Vogue? What is Vogue?
Slow mo it, dude.
All right, cheers,
So-
gentlemen.
Let me see that.
Dana, salute.
Dana.
Tap.
Damn, that
That's
was.
not fair. You locked into him way too long. Me and him were over here voguing for a hot second, bro.
I ain't
be
gonna lie.
honest with you, too,
I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty hot.
I even hit the hair flip on you, dude.
I was
That's pretty hot.
focused on that breathe out because everybody forgot to do that immediately, and I'm like, that's a key part in whiskey is when you breathe out and you get that second taste.
Oh yeah,
to it.
and then you got hold up. You got to get that little.
See, I never liked that, but I guess I've never had whiskey that tastes
I
like bananas.
can't do it when I look at you.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's a really like
I've,
it's unique. I've never had anything like that before.
banana's my favorite flavored candy, like taffy and shit.
That's why his ass grabbed it for a second time.
100%, yeah.
Dude, it's
Actually
I mean,
a really good bottle. I'm surprised about that.
I'm not much of a drinker myself, but I would definitely go and get Howler.
Howler head.
Just like for alcohol wise, like
If you want to be,
I'm a
just-
screwball guy, like a peanut butter whiskey, because I like the peanut butter with it. I don't like this necessarily. I think a lot of bottles like that. It's a very nice bottle. Like I'm not talking about the Howler head. I'm talking about the one in the glass there. It's a very nice bottle. It was aged. It done a bunch of different shit. It was like a limited, like 300.
Hold up.
Super fucking nice.
Smell this shit.
What the
It's
fuck?
Elijah Craig. It's like
He's like
Top
Elijah Craig.
Top 5 scary of the world, Craig.
Somebody,
That shit's crazy, dude. Number 1 reserve whisk.
he got it for his wedding, right?
it didn't come in that bottle. We poured it in there. Oh, y'all need to smell it. I'm good. I know what that smelled like. That shit crazy. No, he stayed out line. It was a guy that was on the pod for a while, Evan.
Take a shot of that.
Yeah, that's why.
Shout out Sleeves.
He got it for his birthday or some shit.
He was in line.
Bro, you
He
got
went
more.
Oh,
He was in line for like 3 hours for that. It was like a select amount. But like that right there just tastes like bland whiskey to me. I like something that has an extra little bit to it. So that's why I like peanut butter whiskey. That is
I'm
something I
sh-
definitely would go and buy because of the banana taste.
I like
it.
that banana.
The
that-
nice,
yeah.
the nice
Banana.
flow with it.
I
You
bet
still
if you,
taste whiskey,
I
but
bet
it's
if you
still
are
good.
like more of a whiskey savant, or like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking sommelier type of person, like
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
like you really do enjoy it, you probably will know the difference.
Yeah,
No,
I'd
like,
imagine
I
that they
don't.
wouldn't like that as much. But I also think those guys are kind of weird because they drink the same whiskey basically through like 10 different bottles, and they're like, I can taste the oak, and I'm like, you can't taste shit, motherfucker.
I'm like,
What are you
bitch.
doing?
I'm like, bitch. How you taste the
Bitch.
tree?
You paid $80 for 6 shots and you're wasted.
Oh, dude, I have a funny story about that.
I'm like, I need a 2-liter Sprite for each of them shots, bro, because I'm sure I'd smell it and I'd be like, ugh.
Dude, I went out.
You almost died during that, so I'd imagine.
Hey, the
went
second
out to
one
the
was
bar,
better.
bro. I went out to the bar with my boys, and this one dude was trying to be like cool, and like he was like, "Oh, I want 2 shots of that cool looking bottle." And the bar was like, I was like, "Oh, that's sweet." They never told him the price. It was like $120 a shot.
Jesus,
Dude, I did that.
Got him.
Cody Ray.
I did that one time.
Fucking got him. I was like, "Damn."
She told me the price and I said, put it back.
They didn't even tell him, and I was
I
like,
said-
"Damn." I was like, "I wouldn't pay that if they didn't." Tell
I was like,
me.
yeah, I didn't realize they were gonna be that much a piece. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let me get a Bud Light.
Yo,
Dude, that's the best when you go out to a bar and you look at the menu and you ask what's on tap and all this other fun shit, and then you go,
Cody Ray.
"Can I just get a Bud Light?" And they're like, "The fuck is I doing here?"
well, he was just like, "I like that bottle. It looks cool." And they're like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, can I get 2 shots?"
The
of that?
one directly in the center of the showcase with a light underneath of it.
That's made to
was-
look cool.
It was like it was a cool bottle, but it wasn't like
To die
it
for
didn't
it.
really look like something that would be $120 a shot. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like that would look cooler than the actual.
That's actually what I tried to get.
And that's got a bell on it.
Did you
Right.
know? Did you know that every single one of them are hand painted?
I do now.
Not one of them are the same.
Not one of them are the same. It's crazy.
Bro. Yeah.
I
I'm
got
like,
another
bro,
one upstairs, but it's clear.
I'm
There's no
like,
paint
bro,
on that
we
one.
need to fucking put a flower in it and use it like as like, you know, decor.
Well, that's how I learned about that, because I was at a Mexican wedding and they had like 10 of them walking around, and I was like, damn, that's a really cool flower vase. and they're like, that's not a flower vase, dog. That's a tequila. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And I got a little bit, because they're like, it's 140 bottles, or $140 a bottle, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I took a sip of it, and I was like, my life has been changed. I never really liked tequila like
I-
that. I took a sip of that fucking thing, and I was like, that was the smoothest shit I ever tasted in my life.
Tequila, mean
Makes the
tequila.
clothes come off, bro.
Bro, listen.
I'll be streaking.
If you want to watch
Makes my
a
mind
really
disappear.
funny episode, it's a callback on this one.
Oh shit.
Cinco de Mayo. We did Cinco de Mayonnaise, where we brought sombreros and ponchos, and we played the role of the white guy at a bar that just doesn't know anything about Cinco de Mayo. And we drank homemade margaritas.
Oh my
that
God,
was in
bro.
I swear, dude, you gotta watch it. It's the
In
funniest
a
shit.
fucking beer
It's
mug.
50 minutes long, and it's a fucking train
A
wreck.
tornado went off
Yeah.
during the whole
We
the
had-
episode.
we
There was
had
a
we had-
I
tornado
tried to
siren.
fist
But
fight the
paint
tornado.
Let me paint the picture here. We had a beer mug. We had one of those big Jose Cuervo mixture bottles. That
Just
was,
margarita
yeah,
mix.
it was margarita mix. And then we had a bottle of
Casamigos.
Nice.
When I tell you the Casamigos was like almost empty, and the mixture was just to fill whatever was left, and it was in a beer mug, massive beer mug with one ice cube, one giant mold ice cube sitting in the middle of it. In 50 minutes, our dumbasses thought it would have been good to start and finish that episode drinking the whole thing. We were fucking
Bro,
we were, like, so
smoked.
45 minutes into this episode, we're sitting there, and my mother calls me, cuts off the camera, because clearly we record with our camera,
Yeah,
with our
yeah.
phones here. She calls me, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm hammered. And she's like, there's really fucking bad weather coming. Like, are you okay? Are you good? Are you in the basement? I'm like, we're straight. We're good.
Oh
We're
yeah,
drinking
Cody Ray
margaritas,
drove me
man.
home.
We're good.
Cody
We're
Ray
good.
drove me home. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
how
yeah.
the fuck did I get?
We'll get to it.
You
We'll
braved
get to
the
it.
storm,
We'll get to it.
bro.
All three of
We'll
us
get
got
to
a
it.
call. He ended up getting
He
a
got a
call
call,
a couple minutes
yeah.
later. My dad called me a couple minutes
Bro,
later.
you're braver than Jodie Foster and Bill Paxton and Twister.
Well, we waited it out because they danced in the storm while
Yeah,
the
no,
sirens
so-
were going
so-
off
so
at one
we
point.
stopped. We stopped for the call. We start back up recording again. And when we started up recording, we live right across the street from a tornado siren.
Okay.
So as soon as we started recording, that bitch went off.
Oh shit.
And it went off for a tornado. So like in a small city, if
Oh,
anybody
I gotta
doesn't
watch
know,
this.
in a small city that doesn't know, for a fire, it'll go around 3 times, it'll be done. But if it's a tornado, it'll consistently just keep going. So for the last like fucking 5 to 10 minutes of this episode, it is us just pissed drunk. Just
freaking
like,
out.
Yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. There's a fucking tornado going on.
gotta
Bro,
see this
and
shit.
then there's like deleted scene footage
there's
of me like yelling at the police station.
No,
across-
Literally
It was me and
running
you.
in the street with his
It
poncho and his
me and him on the
sombrero.
porch, and I took a video, and I was like, "There's a fucking tornado!" And then Nick's behind me and goes, "Arrest this fucking tornado, dude!"
I'm like, how come he can cause chaos and get away scot-free? If I do it, I'm a menace.
dude.
Crazy.
And then his ass went out with the sombrero and poncho and ran through the fucking parking lot as it is pouring. We got so, dude. I'm
Bro,
telling you,
I was
it's a
smoked.
callback. Just look up Cinco de Mayonnaise. It is.
Single mayonnaise. Okay.
It's
I got it.
fucking.
Well, don't make me forget because I gotta see this. I want to see it.
It's fucking. And like you've
I
become a
was-
fan. And thank you very much. You become a fan of the pod. From us reaching out.
I
And
think
such,
I'm
you
gonna give
realizing,
him.
like, some
I'm gonna look
people
for this
don't know.
picture just for him.
Oh, you're gonna pull up the photo of you in the seat.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this
just
is how
to-
bad he was.
Dude, he was fucked up. By the time I
He
got
drove him home. He drove me home. Yeah.
He was about passed out by the time we got home. He's like
This how fucked
25.
up-
It's like 25-minute drive.
This how fucked up he was. He FaceTimed our group chat that we
shit,
had
I
at the time.
forgot I did
he
that.
FaceTimed the group chat, didn't know, but was staring at his phone. I answer it. I'm pissed drunk, and our buddy answered it too. And we're all like, "Nick, are you good?" And he's not saying a single word. He's just staring at the camera like,
Oh my god, dude.
Oh
I gotta
my-
see this
we
shit.
got fucking wrecked. But they left.
Oh
I
my
sat
God.
down and realized how drunk I was, and I hurled my ass off in the toilet.
Perfect,
bro.
right here. So this is before, right? This is before, okay? You ready? I'm gonna turn the brightness up so you
That's
can
before he looks drunk.
That's the before, yeah.
this is before. After.
Show the camera. Go up to your camera and show that. Show the before and
Oh
after.
my god.
After.
So there's the before.
This is before.
You could probably go back a little bit. We zoom in a little bit, Nick.
This is the after.
It's so fucking funny, bro.
Dude, the eye is like
It's totally different.
That
people.
was the face I saw the whole time on the
Definitely,
face.
there's definitely like cockeye in there.
Oh, bro, I was like,
His battery
I
was
was-
running low, to say the least.
I was tore up, bro. I don't even remember FaceTiming them.
Bro, I had to take a
you
chill pill for
you
tequila.
trying to get her to play Call of Duty or something when you got home.
What?
Yeah, you asked me to play Call of Duty as soon as you got home, and I'm like, bro,
How
I
the
just hurled
fuck
my
was I
fucking
able to
brains
play
out.
Call of Duty?
I hurled my fucking brains out, and when he gets home, he goes, "Yo, you want to hop on COD?" And I was like, "Do you want your KD to go down?" I don't.
I'm like, how the fuck was I? How am I able to play COD?
Definitely seeing one eye. Like,
Bro, honestly, I probably did try and play with one eye.
I think you did. I'm not even joking about this. I think you told me that you went on and you tried to play. You played one match and you were like, "This is terrible. I can't do this shit."
I tried to play one night after the bars coming home from like just
I
with
would-
Taylor, and I hopped on PlayStation. And I just like loaded up the fucking screen, and I was like, "Yep, nope, can't do it." I
would
knew immediately.
never
I
be
sat in
able
the
to.
chair. I sat in the chair, and I was like, "Yep, can't do it."
Okay, real quick, back. I want to do a little serious
Yeah,
question for you
yeah,
though,
yeah.
because to go back onto you, I want to ask you. We're doing this thing where we're like, oh, we're getting drunk, we're doing stuff after, it's hard or whatever. After these fights, do you have to deal with any repercussions mentally or like vision wise, like is it like memory loss, anything of that nature?
no, knock on wood. The last two fights I've had,
You
I've
gotta
had.
find real wood. I'm a big dude for that. Grab that fucking wood. That's fate. I'm a big superstition
wood.
dude. I'm a big superstition dude. You gotta knock on wood right now.
There we go.
Did he knock on it 3
Yeah.
times?
I did.
All right,
did.
yeah, we're
4 or
good.
5 times.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. No problem.
Oh fuck, my armpit. That
Scared
hurt.
me. That
Oh,
scared me
that
for a
hurt.
second.
Almost touched me. But yeah,
We dodged one there,
I
guys.
haven't been, I haven't been injured the past 2 fights, especially against big old Nate the Great. Bernard, he didn't really hurt me that much. So
Shout out, Nate.
yeah, shout out. Dwayne Crespo kind of fucked me up a little bit because he was hitting me in the eye, so I like had some pretty bad swelling there. And the one-eyed wolf, he hit me in the neck, blacked me out for like an hour. So I honestly, I think I could have died from that one.
That's
Holy
crazy.
I don't know, like I don't want to say that really.
First off, please knock on wood.
I didn't say knock on wood on that one. But
No,
knock on it.
just to let that. That's
I'll
crazy.
let it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. You got to. So for that,
Beat the wood.
I am the wood.
Beat him. Beat him.
so for that, when he hit you, did he cut off like oxygen? Is that what happened? What?
Yeah, it was like it was weird. He like well, first of all, he didn't like slap me regular. He clubbed me like this, so he was like
Yeah.
like that, and it was right directly into the Adam's apple, and it was like,
Oh shit!
and it was like completely blacked my shit out. Like I don't remember anything of that fight. I had to watch the fight to know what happened in the fight. Like,
Well, there's a main vein right there too, where they check your pulse.
Yeah, your jugular.
right. So it starts
So that
swelling. I
probably-
think it cut it off.
Yeah.
Something cut it off. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. So you getting involved in that. So after the hour of it, what was I kind of cutting off of the question? After the hour of it, what was your reaction to it when you realized that you came back and you were like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, I said, "Did I win?" That was my very first words. Did I win?
Where were you at?
In the hospital, in a chair after an MRI.
Was
Holy
it because
shit.
of that hit, or was it just because of is that a protocol for it? Because I know UFC is really strong.
Well,
on making
yeah,
sure
I was repeating myself. So like, they would ask me a question, I'd be like, "Wait a minute, we fought." And they were
Ooh,
like, "Yeah." And
they're
I
like,
was
"Yeah, take you to yeah."
Well, there's doctors like all around me.
Yeah.
And they're like, "We gotta take him."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they took me. Yeah, it's protocol. I mean, yeah. If I'm like that hurt, I'm repeating myself, and
So the safety of it, besides the fact of like UFC is very very safety prone after the match, make sure that the guy
yeah.
gets taken care of, which
Yeah.
is really awesome. Is it the same situation with Power Slap?
absolutely, they have doctors on site. You go right to the back. There's a safety protocol. You go see the doctor. They hit you with the light. That actually you see like 2 or 3 doctors. Like
That's awesome.
That's
actually.
awesome. Yeah, with different set of eyes.
yeah, there's like a bunch of people that are a part of the health field that are there. So like we have tons of medical staff on
Hell
site.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And yeah, I definitely feel safe. You know, you watch some other slap fighting promotions, and there's like really no one of profession on their stages. So I feel
There's multiple now.
there's a couple. Yeah, there's some overseas. There's ones in Africa. There's ones in China now. I see. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Bro, I saw
Brazil.
Bro, real quick. So, like we mentioned, I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm a big WWE guy.
That's awesome.
I just noticed that there is an African wrestling thing, and so they go out and they wrestle in mud, and they are insane.
See, that
Bro,
might
the
bring me
moves
back.
that they do. There's one guy I thought broke his neck full blown, and he was just selling a move. And I was like, these guys need to be signed onto something serious.
Whoa.
So I would imagine
hop
that
on
shit
that.
back there, like on the other sides of that, with just power slap, straight up a club to the face, you can't really sell like that. But like, that's fucking wild. That's like bare knuckle
yeah.
boxing without anything crazy.
Well, one of the guys, TJ, who fought this past Friday, he got clubbed in the face, and they ruled it a disqualification on the other guy, so TJ won. But that club caused like his like jaw to like slant in. His teeth are like
What?
slanted in, bro. Like yeah, it
So
was
they gotta like break his jaw to fix that.
something crazy, bro. Like
Damn.
it was
Is
bad.
now when somebody does that, is it intentional or is it easy to do that on accident? Like to club somebody?
Good
It's-
question.
it-
Cody Ray with a good question.
Yeah, that
man.
was a good question. I would say it's more untrained. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely probably easy to do if you're not training not to do it. You know what I mean?
Obviously, there's like some sort of techniques. You don't want to just go up there and full out swing. That's probably when you get incidents like that.
Exactly. Yeah. When you're throwing, you know, sometimes when you throw, you like cock your hand. And it just
Yeah.
ends up,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you don't basically follow through. But
Yeah.
You have to keep if you have a weak wrist too, like that's also like something like if you can't keep your hand taut when you're throwing it, that could cause a club. But yeah, the clubs are what cause the most damage. But it used to be. Now listen to this. It used to be, you get a club, it's just a warning. So people, yeah, you could just go in there and be like, boom, with the club first.
That's shit out of somebody
no
real quick
point.
with it. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
shitty.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
like going into UFC, hitting him in the nuts. Oh, it's a warning, and then
Exactly.
Now-
you're really
now
taking
this guy's
somebody out
slow,
for that
yeah.
second round.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. So I've advocated for them to change the rule to where since we only have 3 rounds, they have to take a point. Like it's got to be serious. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got. So we changed the rule eventually, and then you know I also advocated for a rule. I don't want to say I created these rules, but I definitely brought them up, and you know they were like, oh, that's a good idea. But with clubs, you know, if you take 2 clubs in the match, you know, the rule was if you could take 3 and it's a disqualification, but if you take 2, you're fucked up.
Yeah,
You
the
know what I
third
mean?
one.
Oh,
is
yeah.
You
Right.
club twice and then you go for a good clean smack that third time. You're already taking a
Yeah.
lot more damage than you
That's
would
what
for
I'm
a
saying.
regular smack.
Absolutely. So I said, 2 clubs disqualification. They're like, that's pretty good.
What's
That's
the
crazy.
what's the minimum thing that you could do that would get you disqualified?
Well,
Is there a lot of things that would
Like
get you
the
disqualified?
stepping? Like
Obviously,
the
if you
stepping
close your
gets you-
hand or
really what it is like I said, 2.
Man, if you
2
close your
clubs.
hand, you're breaking all your knuckles, all your fingers.
I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how they would call that. If you closed your hand and just punched
Dude,
someone in
wouldn't
the
that
face-
be
Oh, shit.
crazy?
Oh my
I'll take a point on this
You're at a
first
power
round.
slap
I'll take a
event,
point on
and
this
you
first
just
round.
Clobber somebody,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying, like, I don't know how that has to be a disqualification.
Imagine
It's gotta
that's a
be.
fucking
Because it's not even
point.
it's
Oh,
not
shit,
even a
there-
slap.
There's
Yeah, that's not even a slap at that
Just
point.
imagine that's a point. What?
I just got my fucking nose broke.
yeah, he just overhand righted me in the face, like dude.
Fucking uppercut me.
Yeah.
I'm
I-
missing my front tooth.
I don't know. I would think that would be just an immediate disqualification.
Right.
Can
Yeah.
you do like trick shots? Like act like you're gonna hit him, come back again, and then hit him?
No.
Oh,
Or
like
switch hands?
like
It's
or
gotta
like
be- I'd
fake
imagine
them out.
It's
Oh.
gotta be timed on
No.
something for. Because
You
it's
gotta
also,
stay true
I would
to it.
love the fake out. Wow.
You got to stay true to your
Yeah.
to what you call.
The count-
Oh,
the
you have to
call.
call it.
Oh.
You have to say right on 3. Or
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay,
my
okay.
God!
1,
Right
2.
hand. You ever see that Key and Peele skit? Let's play right hand, left hand. Oh no, front hand, back hand, and he's just like, he's just smacking the shit out of him with his front hand or back hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right and left hand.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta call my right hand. Right hand, motherfucker.
There you go.
So
Taking a field trip.
yeah, that's what this episode. We're just all taking a field
Fairy
trip.
tale field trip cookies.
Brought to you by Ryan Phillips.
I had a fucking question
fairy
too,
tale.
but after
And
that,
fairy
that just
tale.
smoked me.
Sorry.
I don't know, Nick. Go. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'll get back to it.
Shit, since you're on the road quite a bit, do you be
He said he's not on the road.
Oh, no,
quite
no,
a
no.
bit.
I mean, I am.
well, I
do
mean,
travel.
like when he's traveling and shit. I meant to say, I suppose. Like, how is your eating? Like your diet? Like, are you true to your diet, or do you like splurge a little on the food that you don't have around you?
I'm a heavyweight, so I have the heavyweight privilege of eating whatever I want.
I'm a heavyweight too. Everybody just looks at me as a featherweight.
Yeah, I can see it. Those are size what? 40s?
No,
They're like 26s.
no.
Yeah, that's not. That's. Not
That's like maybe not even fitting one of my one pant leg probably wouldn't fit one of your legs.
pretty much nah. The one.
But hey, what's
You-
up though?
But hey, man, you can still compete in heavyweight if you'd like.
No. Do they have no? Do they have what's the lowest weight division
170.
for
Oh,
guys?
yeah.
55.
Yeah, well, I noticed a lot of them were weighing at 170 because my
still
buddy
wouldn't
was
make
like,
that.
"Oh, let me get in. What's the 135?" And I was like, "Bro, you
Yeah,
no."
135.
Yeah.
But we have 155. Robert Trujillo, who started the show, is 155, and
I need to start eating.
This dude cracks, bro. Like, don't fuck with him.
I need to start eating so I can just like hit him once and be like, all right, I quit. Later, me, I retire.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
You have to bring up a rule against that. You have to take the next shot.
Oh yeah, and then you have to retire for saying
So,
you're gonna quit.
One guy actually did that. He went up there, and it was actually against Robert Trujillo. Why not? How about that? So one guy
Look at
did. One guy
I'll be
walked up.
damned.
His name is Paul Teague. We all laugh at this.
Paul T.
I was his coach.
This is a funny. I love what's gonna happen with this.
I was the coach, and Paul Teague went up, and he got the coin toss, so he was able to hit first. He did the right on. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was 3, if I'm not mistaken. But he right on 3'd, hit him, and then said, "You know what? I broke my hand." And he was walking around. And he came to me. He goes, "My hand's broken, like this though." So I don't know if you noticed this, but
Yeah, I've been noticing it.
that's
yeah.
someone who's really broken his hand. So he
Yeah.
came to me going like this. I broke
That's
my hand.
crazy that he.
I'm like, bro, your hand's fine. Like, go up there. He's like, well, my hand's broken. I'm like, well, okay, use the left. And then now you're talking to me again. that I blew my bicep out, and I went up
You
there
went
and
up there and
used
won a
with my
whole
other arm.
fight with your left.
And he said, "No, I can't go with my left." I'm like, "Bro, are you fucking kidding me?" And this is my team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
Damn. You
So-
should have threw me in there.
So all of a sudden, the doctor cuts in. Now, when the doctor intervenes, that means I'm cut out, so I can't
Oh.
say anything. So doctor intervenes. He's like, "Do you want to continue?" He's like, "Well," and the doctor's like, "Bro, I can't make you continue." He's like, "You either want to continue or you don't." And he said no, and he quit.
So he
hitting
smacked
guy.
the fuck out
That's
of the dude.
such a funny thought. Just like I'm gonna go up there,
Bitch
smoke a
move.
dude.
That's kind of rude.
Big time.
I would have
That's kinda super
I would've
rude.
Smacked him on his way to his car.
That's like going out to eat and not tipping.
Disappointed. I was It's been. It was bad. It was really bad. Especially considering the
Did
fact
you have a
that
stern talking to him? You have a
I
good
didn't.
stern-
I did not talk to him, and I unfriended him. That's how bad.
On Facebook?
On Facebook.
Yeah, the Facebook.
So you
unfriend
know
is
it's
crazy.
real. So you know he's real.
Damn.
Well, I mean that you look who you're talking to. You know, not only have I broken my hand before,
Right, you
And
blew out
had-
your bicep.
I blew the bicep out. Right, so I knew both ends of the spectrum. I'm like, bro, you're embarrassing me right now, bro.
Right.
The crazy part is too is what like so in the conversations that we have had, you sent me a bunch of stuff like, hey, like basically if you don't know, like learn up, and that's like, I did that. And watching the video that he did when he was on the med seat and he was told, you know, tore the bicep and everything, and like he's out and he's had these interviews that was going on with him, you could tell there was not a single hesitation that he was still going to continue and he was still going to fight his fucking ass off.
Right.
Like genuinely, like we're sitting with a dude that's got that grit in him. Like the
You got
dude
that
was
dog
like,
in you?
and it was he's got the dog in him for sure. That's why I was like,
You got
he's
that
not.
dog.
I mean, first off, let's just say he's the #1 heavyweight in the goddamn division.
oh,
We're all saying
yeah.
we're quick on that.
Yeah, he's the
We
number
know he
one,
got that
number
dog
one
in him.
heavyweight.
But like seeing that, I was like, this guy's got character. This guy's got something that's gonna drive
got
him.
grit.
And that's gonna be that character for the
That
championship.
charisma. He's
Bring
gonna
it.
Give everybody that
The bell.
Is there
charisma.
any rivalries in it?
charisma?
Is there anybody that like
Come.
genuinely like when they come up like that's something that you really want to see?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say the Turpin and Wolverine fight is gonna be amazing. They're both at each other's heads.
Is this like genuine beef too?
This is actually genuine beef.
Because I've always kind of wondered that too. Like, do they? I mean, I'm sure some of it is, of course, to hype up the fight.
Yeah.
But like, is like some of it like really hateful? Like they're like, yo, like I really don't like you.
Yeah, this Wolverine Turpin fight is definitely some bad blood.
Ooh.
When is it?
April 12th,
April 12th.
Rumble, again.
Gotta watch.
What's the fucking? What day is it?
April 12th.
I think it's a
No,
Wednesday.
today.
probably.
What's the day right now?
The
No,
day
the,
right now?
the 8th is a Monday, so
April,
is Wednesday the
January,
14th.
February,
Yeah, it's the 14th.
March, April. April's
Oh,
next
it's
month.
Valentine's Day, boys.
Yeah, it's Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's.
What the
My dad's birthday.
fuck?
Happy Galentine's Day, not Galentine's.
it's a Friday.
Shut up! Don't look at me like that. Vogue look. See, Cody Wright didn't know what to do.
He said, "Don't look at me like that."
Wait, say that again. It was Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day.
Galentine's.
More like
That's a crazy ass name. What the
Sounds like a fucking number 38 at a Chinese restaurant.
Bro, you know what you guys did to me though on your last podcast? You mentioned colossal cupcakes, and I want a colossal fucking cupcake so bad.
Every time
have
we
you
go to
had them
Cleveland, bro,
before?
They're the best.
Every time we go up
Dude, I
there.
love that candy store. I've just been thinking about it. I haven't even ate all that candy yet. I'm
Every
still thinking about it.
You don't
This
even know.
motherfucker
man.
had us
Fucking
posted
rocket
up
candy.
in the. We were in the car. We got done with this crazy interview. He goes to get the cupcakes. I
got
buy
my
one from him.
cupcakes.
I
Yeah.
buy one from him every time for the lady. And then he goes, I'm like, where's Cody Ray? And he goes, he went to the candy store. 10 minutes later, bro.
This
he
man
comes
got a
walking-
sack of candy. It's
I
a legit
walked,
sack
I
of
walked
candy.
in.
Fuck
and
yeah.
I walked in. I was like, exactly what you expect. A fat kid in a candy store. I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome. I went over. I
yeah.
checked out the drinks. I was like, oh, they got signs on. I read the signs. Went to the back, looked at the chocolates. Then they had like the taffies over here. And I was like, oh, what's the deal with this? He's like, oh, you fill a big bag up for $10. I recommend you fill it all the way to the top. So that's what I did.
I know
all
why
the
he was
different
there for so
taffies.
long.
Shame, bro.
I know why he was there for so long because he's just as bad as you.
I
He
gotta-
can't make a
I am-
decision.
oh,
Oh,
He can't make a
100%.
decision.
100%. I cannot.
bet. I swear. That's I didn't think about that till right now. He was in that store looking at both chocolates, going, "Man, which one do I?"
No,
want
it wasn't that. It was like, do I have enough? Do I need another pineapple Fanta? Do I need another pineapple Fanta? Should I get a second bag of taffy? I had
Yeah.
enough chocolate.
Yeah, that's me, man. It took me like 4 months to buy a set of golf irons because I was,
Well, that was the most
so.
annoying
It takes
shit I
me
ever been
45
part of.
minutes.
And I
decide whether
I
wanna
would talk
about
to
it or
him
Wendy's.
every day about it for that 4 months.
Bro, every fucking day. he had a
Every
different
day.
set
It was
that he
that
thinking of, bro.
indecision, right?
Bro, it was a toss up
Then he,
between.
then he bought some irons and his game went down for a while.
Hey, but now it's like I broke 40 last year. Shot 39 for the
We're
first time
decent.
ever, bro.
Nice,
I
bro.
was
we're
like-
decent.
Okay.
We're decent.
Yeah, I think last year I hit a 38, so I'm like probably the same as you.
Oh.
I can't wait till we go out to the golf course. He's cabbing like a motherfucker. He goes out there.
You
He
remember
can't
that-
hit the goddamn
You
ball.
remember that, Evan?
Oh, is he gonna be like, oh, stop it?
That
We had a scramble.
played for money. No,
We played for money.
we
$5
played
a
for
hole.
money this one time, bro.
$5 a hole, bro.
Dude talked up the game, and I was like, I'm
was
about to
talking-
make easy bread, bro, because I'm about to swipe these.
I mean, I got a
fools.
card in my.
I was like-
fucking- that says 42 right now.
I was like, bro, I'm about
I'm
to.
legit in there, you know.
Okay.
I was like, I'm about to mop the floor with these dogs, bro.
Like,
I
I'm
just,
serious.
I was like, I
we
just-
golf, bro.
I was like, I just
Yeah.
need,
we got,
bro.
we
to-
got Hempty's Golf too. Shout out Hempty's Golf, who's
Shout out.
is
Shout out.
kind of like a sponsor, but they're just starting up. They got
Oh,
actual
bro, reach out to us. We're huge.
biodegradable teas.
That's
Oh,
sick.
that's super sick,
They
bro.
also got not biodegradable, but they got hemp hats and stuff. So shout
Bro,
out Hempty's Golf. We're
Hemp's
gonna
where
put
it's
them-
at, bro.
Bro, I'm
hell
telling
for
you,
it.
like
Hemp's
as
a
soon as the
magic
courses
plant.
open till they close, like this podcast is basically like golf as well as like comedy.
Yeah,
I
we
love
throw.
golf.
I don't know.
I
I golfed.
love
I
golf
golfed.
so
I
much.
golfed a lot last year.
We
I think I'm
turned him
just
into
gonna
a
go fishing this year.
golfaholic.
It's got to be done. Golf is great, especially when you get older. It's like you
Bro,
hang
it's
out with
such-
the boys and
yeah,
you get
such-
get
Come through,
outside.
yeah, you definitely got to come through. We'll definitely hold 18,
Hey,
and then
bro.
also for that scramble, you definitely
gotta-
got to be a part
bro,
of
I'm
it.
I'm
not
not
the
even-
boys out, bro. I got some boys.
Bro,
I'm not even
that
going. I'm not
shit's
even
a-
going this year. I think I'm gonna get a
What?
kayak. I'm just gonna pick fishing back up. I got a couple poles I haven't used in a couple. I just gotta restring them.
Bitch, if you don't stop and put them poles away and pick the clubs
Somebody
back
invited
up,
me to a bachelor
Listen,
party. It was
you-
golfing. If it was fishing, I definitely would be there.
Listen,
But I
you
don't
have
know 'cause it's
everything-
Well, Jackson's
golf.
bachelor party. We're going out to Michigan. We're gonna do a whole golf weekend.
big old golf trip at
Nice.
some nice golf resorts. But I'm like, bro, you just got all the golf shit you need. Why would you not use it now just to start fishing again?
Because I already have the fish stuff.
But you have all the golf shit.
Okay, I'll use that in a couple years when I get tired of fishing. I'll just keep recycling them, and then in like 5 years I'll pick up tennis.
It like goes with the season.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
We need to get back into pickleball.
Dude, I saw that. Did
Oh.
you see they had to give a pay cut to their pros?
No, bro, but I see pickleball is professional, bro. And
It is.
like,
They
I watched it at my parents.
Cornhole's professional.
no.
Yeah, bro. I
They
watched
shit the bed though.
Sick.
Pickleball shit the bed. They literally had to give a pay cut to all their professionals because they were paying them too much. They don't make enough money off that sport.
That's crazy.
They literally had to cut them back.
bro, but that shit is insane. It's like,
It's cool.
bro, pickleball is nuts. I want to
I
fucking
love
get
how
in.
Nick explains stuff at times.
With
where he
sound
just-
effects?
There's a lot of noises.
Yeah, he says it's insane. It's just,
It's like
that's
that new
if,
rapper.
If you want to think about pickleball, what do you do?
It's
Soul
not even-
Slicer, if you want to think about the Soul Slicer.
Dog, any
My
of your
man is
fans that
slicing
listen to this shit. They're gonna watch your fight. They're gonna listen to this pod and they're gonna be like, all right, he's about to go up.
Yep.
bro, and it's gonna sound so loud, but
Well,
it's gonna.
You know, after the show, I can actually do one for you, and it does make a noise when I throw it. It's like
Like a real.
That fast?
it's pretty cool.
Is there like a speed gun to it? Is there like who can smack faster?
I also have the #1 in speed as well. I'm the fastest and the most powerful in the league.
God damn!
We're talking to the #1 of elites, brother.
Yep, I can pull it up on video after the show. And not only that, but I also slap harder than Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man.
Wait a minute.
Mark Henry is the world's strongest man.
Preach.
Okay. Double clutch.
So
Two over
yeah,
there.
wait a second. Let's take that back. Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw. 52,000. I'm 56.
Holy shit! So by like 400.
6,000
Oh,
or 4,000.
God damn.
4,000 meters of force or whatever.
I can't do math.
But if I were to take Brian Shaw and like teach him my form, I bet you that dude could hit like crazy.
A billion, yeah, that dude.
Like crazy. But then again, you know,
you can't teach him that though.
well the bigger guys like
'Cause
you
with
can't
great
really
power-
move your body like like I have like a certain body type.
That's why I'm like, bro, I think they need to make a featherweight because we got like torque, bro. You know that whip coming through. We're gonna be followed through, and that hand's not even connected.
You don't have no torque on your body.
Hey, fuck
dude.
off, bitch. As though I was saying, I'm about to show you how this torque works on Cody Ray.
That's it.
So come torque on me.
Well,
Do it at the.
I gotta do the butt
Who would have
cheeks.
thought that we have a power slapper on and it's just Cody Ray and Nick power slapping to see who wins?
What's it called? The Moonshine Club? Where's that?
Moonshine Comedy Club.
Moonshine Comedy Club. See it here first.
Oh.
Cody Ray versus Field Trip.
Oh, field trip, bro. That's how I gotta walk in too, man.
Fairy Tale Field Trip.
But I gotta have a fit,
That's
bro.
coming up. Hey, what are you doing this Saturday? Why don't you come to the show Saturday?
There's the possibility. I might be there.
Hey, that'd be sick. That'd be
Field
sick.
trip will be there.
I'm down, bro. As long as you're there, dude.
I'll be there, bro, and I might be in a mink coat.
I'll rock mine.
I don't have a mink coat.
I'll rock mine so you can wear it for like 10 minutes. But yeah.
You can borrow it.
Well, honestly, I
You can
just
borrow it
wanna
when I'm in the bathroom.
take one picture in it, and then I'd be like, all right, here you go. I just wanted to be like, yeah, it's mink, bitch.
There you go.
And then fucking.
Now you were talking about how you had the most powerful and the fastest.
Yeah.
I don't know how true this is, but at a certain limit, don't hands get classified as a deadly weapon
No, that's
for like
so
Marines?
fake.
That isn't fake.
That's the fakest shit.
Okay.
Anyone who says that is a dumbass.
Well, I am a dumbass. I'm not gonna deny that.
No, I'm
one
not
bit.
saying you're a dumbass.
Well, I'm not
saying
gonna
anyone
deny
who goes
it.
up to-
Yeah, I'm a
anyone who
dumbass
goes up
as
to you
well.
and is like, yo,
I
my
am
hands
on
are
that
registered
train.
deadly weapons. Where's the database of deadly hands?
You telling
Well,
me
I don't
that
know,
Mike
like, if
Tyson's
you-
hands this whole time were actually legal?
They're legal, bro. Yeah, I mean,
That's also
I just
terrifying
thought-
to know.
Well, hold up. I mean,
Hey, you ain't seen fuck dude up on the plane? Fuck you mean?
yeah, he fucked that dude up.
He
I
fucked
just
dude
thought,
up
like,
on
I
I
forgot
that.
about that. I forgot.
I'm
about
like, yeah,
that.
them hands were rated E for everyone, bro. He gave it to him.
Equal rights and lefts.
God,
He scares me, dude.
He fucking.
when he flips. Like, have you ever seen those interviews where he just gets fucking
Yeah,
crazy?
He's like, I'll
that
fuck
scares
you,
the
pussy.
shit out of me.
I'll fuck you till you love
Sean.
me.
It's like Sean Strickland, bro.
He's
That
like,
dude's
I'll fuck you till you
crazy.
love me.
I've seen that guy. He looks okay. I think if you piss him off, like that's when he like. It's the same with me though. If you piss me off, or you're like that guy, because there was like some dude that walked around power slap. He does the chupapi mayo or whatever.
Chupapi
Bro,
muñeño.
I saw him do an interview with Sean Strickland.
He's like, I'm about to
Chupapi.
punch you in the
Sean
face.
Strickland goes, I don't know what you do, but if we were in a different element, I would sock you in your mouth. And walked away, and he was like, okay.
And I would probably do the same exact thing
Chupapi
because that's just
muñeño.
fucking annoying and kind of like in the HMO zone. You know what I mean?
I would just want to walk around the power slap and interview fighters and be like, who do you think hits the hardest in power slap? And just see what everybody says.
I would hope they say me because they know. They know
I'm like,
now.
who's got the
This is
strongest
factual.
chin in
Yeah, this
who's
is
got the
fact-
strongest chin in power slap? And I'm like,
Ryan Phillips.
Ryan Phillips.
Ain't that crazy? You also got. Is there a test for that by chance?
Yeah, there is actually.
They just have a fucking
So what you
baseball
do?
bat.
Well, what you do is there's like a little circle. It's a pad, but it's a pressure pad, and they put your head up against it, and you have to push with your neck, and it tests your neck force.
So yeah, it's mainly neck strength involved in power slap. But
Right.
you can have a strong jaw, but if your neck ain't holding it up, you're.
Oh yeah, you're gonna flip.
Right, that would be that whiplash effect.
Yeah.
That's why people when they roll, I tell people not to roll with the slap because you do get a certain gray area that you can move
Of
your
like
head.
play.
Yeah, there's a little
Some
bit.
would say.
You could, yeah, a little bit. So people try to like move their head with the slap. So their whole neck is loose and they'll just go with it. And they'll
Yeah,
force
that
it up.
shit will hurt.
But that causes more whiplash. In my
Right.
opinion.
It twists
So-
you more.
Right. So you get knocked out quicker. Yeah.
It's crazy that there's a whole technique.
There's science, dude. It's a
There-
whole science basically.
My defense has a lot of science. I actually talked to someone today about it, and they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And they're like, "I can't believe you have that much thought into this." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a lot of thought into it."
Which is kind of crazy because
That's what you do, yeah.
you look at power slap.
Well,
you're
yeah,
like,
it's
two
your
meaty
job.
men slapping meats. But in reality, it's a whole
Slapping
lot of
meats around,
a whole lot of
slap my
strategy, a whole lot of training, and a whole lot of stuff. Which I'm really glad that we were able to. I know we're not the first by any means, but to shine light on the fact that
Yeah.
power slap is more than just two guys slapping the shit out
Yeah.
of each other.
Absolutely.
It's a fucking video game now on your phone.
Well, yep, that too. I'm in there.
Yeah.
You can play as me in the video game.
Let me get them that.
Yeah, I'm in the video game, boys. So not only are you talking to the baddest man in power slap, but you're also talking to someone who's in a video game.
Number one video game player. I mean,
damn,
play
look
it,
at
you
that,
know,
look at
character.
It's free.
All right,
Download.
we got to a portion of this podcast where what we do on this pod is we ask the guest, because we usually have cracking questions for we have cracking questions, fans ask us questions and such, but in this situation as a guest, we ask you what your cracking question is to the goons, dirty, clean, anywhere in between. What is your question that you would like to ask us?
Oh,
On the spot. On the spot.
Dang. That is on the spot, bro.
After a little bit of fun, get your
a lot of fun,
I
bro.
can't make certain movements because I got to pee.
look at him tighten up.
Yeah, he is. Look at those
I
size
did
26s.
I did that, bro, and I was like, oh, don't do that again.
You can't even say shit now.
And to a certain extent, I'm just like,
What is that
I got
cracking
pee
question?
pee.
Cracking question, man. Well, I don't know. Who's your favorite athlete coming out of Cleveland, Ohio?
Favorite athlete?
Ryan Phillips.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
baby, Ryan Phillips.
Ryan Phillips, yeah, definitely. I feel like you're the only professional athlete I've ever met.
LeBron James.
No.
He said no.
He's in LA now.
Yeah, he's in
not
LA.
even-
He's not native right now.
Is Akron considered Cleveland?
Yes.
You're
No,
talking to
it's Akron.
yeah. I was about to say, you're talking to a dude here. He knows the limits of it.
No, Cleveland is Akron.
I don't know
Akron
who else is
Cleveland.
coming out of Cleveland right now that's hot. I don't see anyone else. I think it's just
Toby
me.
Raps.
I think
Toby
it's just me.
Raps.
Who?
Shout out Toby Raps.
Shout out
Toby
Toby
Raps? Oh, okay. So you're talking like artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a little artist. He's an
We
artist.
had him on
we
the
have.
pod. Dude was fucking great. He was a great.
He was
time.
great. He fed into me.
Hey,
Man.
shout out young Cap. He just
Shout out
texted
Young
me.
Cap.
Young Cap.
Santonio
Santonio
Holmes.
Holmes texted him too. Shit.
Nonchalantly.
I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" He just showed me. I'm like, "Dog, what? That's a football player."
I smoked a blunt with him. He's fucking dope, man.
I would
Santonio
love
Holmes.
to smoke a blunt with.
You
a
the man,
famous guy.
son.
Shout out Antonio.
Y'all
Hey,
can't wait.
We spoke both on the pod, Antonio, if you want to come through.
We
No,
do
how about
smoke
this one?
blunts.
Here's another cracking question. Have you guys checked out my Barefisted podcast?
I didn't even know you
Once.
had a pod.
I have a podcast.
I've only seen your page, like your Instagram page, like your actual page.
It's on
with
the top.
What do you mean
It's
it's on the top?
Yeah. So to peel the curtain back a little bit, I do a lot of movements. I do a lot of fun stuff, and then I inform the goons what we're doing. So then they're like 5 steps behind sometimes.
So
and-
Which is why
Which-
you get the true authenticity of me.
That's cool with me. I like that. I like that you have to
honestly,
be-
there's a reason why I don't tell him shit, because I want him to come in and be like, I don't know nothing, but like, let's have a fun time. But like Cody Ray, every time Cody Ray's got a couple questions that like I give him like 3 seconds, and he got some fucking great questions.
He's got
so
fucking-
it works
You did
out
have some
perfect.
fire.
He's got grit to it.
Very inquisitive person.
Inquisitive. Fuck, that's a big word.
But yes, I have
It's mediocre.
once. I have to check into it more. I'll be honest.
Oh,
with
you're
you, but I
good,
have
man.
checked
As long as
into
you,
it
you
once.
saw it for a second,
Yeah.
it's fun.
You know
I'll
what?
definitely check
why
it
don't
out,
you,
dude.
Why don't you go ahead and you let everybody know where they can
Hell
find
yeah,
you on
bro.
all social media platforms and what you got going
Fuck
on?
yeah,
in
run
the
that
future?
shit.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't want to make anyone angry, but
Oh yeah, hit them shots. Hit them shots.
I can't do the
some,
guns that
some
good.
old lady came on my Instagram and told me she's not a fan anymore because I hit the finger gun. I don't know.
Ooh, because you fingered.
Remember when I shot Nate?
Everybody
Yeah.
at your camera.
He said
everybody
at-
at your camera. Everybody at your camera.
I gotta aim mine.
There we go.
I had to control the recoil.
She said I'm not. She says she's not rooting for me. I'm not from Ohio. I shouldn't represent Ohio because I gave the finger gun. Bitch, we got fucking constitutional carry. I can walk down the street with an AK-47 open in the air.
That's nuts.
Come on, lady.
And she's
Stop.
fucking mad about
Yes.
that.
Jesus. Yeah, she's
Jesus.
mad.
It's
I'll
just-
show you the text.
It's
after.
just your little fingies.
But
Or big-
yeah,
big
plug in.
fingies.
Let me plug.
Plug.
We'll dab afterwards. Plug in _King_ Ryan Phillips. Come follow the journey. Join the kingdom on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically where I'm like throwing out the hot stuff. You know, that's where you can see me in the Power Slap mobile commercial. You can see my video game character. You can see my, some clips from the fights, like how I ripped the Ric Flair strut and then got up and knocked a dude out right
that was
after.
fire.
Fire preach.
And you can see the gun. So there's some fire edits of the shout out to MC Soldier.
Shout
who
out.
makes out
Shout
some
out,
great
MC
ass
Soldier.
fucking edits. There's some edits on there, but and then you can check out the Barefisted podcast
Check it out.
at Barefisted Podcast on all platforms. We try to do it every Sunday night. We did it Thursday night. Now we're changing it to Sunday because it's a better day. So Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Check us out. It's with Disturbing the Peace, John the Machine Davis, who's also a champion from Ohio. He's the middleweight champion. We also have Devin the Dapper Slapper Schwan, who's a bare knuckle fighter who's fighting in Miami on March 15th.
Hey, crazy.
Check
hell
that
yeah.
out. And we just have all sorts of special guests and stuff.
That's
on.
awesome. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we
Boogered up coming up soon.
Yep, there you go. So yeah, I mean, shit, you guys can come on anytime you want. But yeah, I mean, come follow the King. It's Champ Season 24.
24, baby.
Bringing it back home.
Bringing
to the
that shit.
kingdom. Yes,
Bringing
Howler.
that shit.
You
Next
Howler
time
head.
You see Ryan Phillips in the studio. He'll have a strapper on his stomach.
Howler
Round of
head.
applause
I'm the
for
one.
the King.
He the one. He the one.
being
King,
in here.
king.
I'm the king.
King of the
Thank you
castle.
very much for
King of
being
the
on
castle.
the pod. It's been a goddamn
Appreciate
pleasure.
you,
Thank you
dog.
for bringing the Howler in this bitch.
The Howler.
Once again, before we get out of here, everybody,
sir.
don't do anything that we wouldn't
Do it
Peace
all.
and blessings. We'll talk to you very soon.
Peace.
Yes,
Shut up!